Hello, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, The Lost Chevalier, and you're welcome back to I Was a Teenage EXOCOLONIST. I'm launching the game right now. The game is not launched yet, so give me a second. But hello. I don't know if there's anybody there, but hello. Sorry for not being able to stream yesterday. I had an appointment and university, you know, the regular stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary over there. Let me just end of the song. There we go. Ace of Clubs, welcome. Welcome. My viewer, Ace of Clubs. A classic in the channel. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How is your first day of the week? Well, it's not the first day of the week, it's the second, but close enough. How are you doing, Ace of Clubs? Tell me. How are you doing? Is everything okay over there? I hope it is. Oh no, your head hurt. Take an ibuprofen, I guess. How was class though? You know, your head hurts, but maybe you had a good time in class, maybe. Maybe the subject you were studying was interesting. Maybe not. It was boring as hell. But who knows? Who knows? In the meantime, I will hit continue. No, that's right. We were out here. We're out here in the plains. There is a lot of... Oh, big turtle. Bucket the pile lumbering slowly back and forth, strand of clothes first. Yeah, I already read this one. Don't really like was science, to be honest. Interesting. What science though? Like, all the sciences? Let me see if I throw like... Well, this one is completely useless, but... Could like... Oh, I could throw like... Well, if I go like this, and then this... Pretty good, I will say so myself. And then... We can go for... Well, I have two of the big ones over here. We can throw... This, then we throw this, then we throw this. Yeah, that's how you do it. And then in the last one, I just need to like... Oh, let me see. If unchangeable means that it's completely unchangeable, isn't going to even change the set. Okay, that's the thing. That's how it works. Perfect. Wayne. Hey, Bones! Welcome to the stream. Welcome. One of the biologists would send happy signals to my med student brain. I see. Hello, Bones. How are you doing? You have no idea how fixed I am, Bones, to the freaking ghost right now. I have been hearing the songs of Ghost all the freaking time without freaking stop. Hell Satan, Arcangelo. What a great song, god damn it. That freaking satanic pope is amazing. You hear Nomi shouting for help nearby. Oh no, run over there. You sprint to the sound of distress. Nomi seems to have fallen headfirst into some kind of Nomi-sized flower. Is it eating them? It's engulfing Nomi's upper torso. Its petals pulsing as it pulls them down further. This is funny. I have done my purpose in life. Indeed you have. You have done it. You have actually done it, Bones. You can use plasma cutter to cut them out of there, if you can figure out what part of the creature is to cut without hurting Nomi. Nomi struggling and you hear muffled sounds of distress from inside. You have to try. This is a super easy challenge. Easy challenge, I should have no problem with this. Take a look at this. If I do like this, and then I do like... I wish I... Wait, I think it's better actually If I keep these two and I just put these ones down, right? This gives me 18, okay, 18 points. And what about if I do this, this, and then I put down this? Oh, 19, 19 is better. Yeah, 19 is better. Using them from the old playlist I shared? No, I actually found them on Spotify, and I just let the music take me wherever it wanted. So I hear them all in the Spotify playlist that the Spotify has about of Ghost, of the discography of Ghost. And I have to say, I have been hearing Welcome to Year Zero all the freaking time. So freaking good. This, and well, this one is super cool actually. Give it to me. Maybe if I actually like. Wait, I think I would have. Okay, let me see. This is the amount of things that I have, but what if I took this one out and I put like this and this? This is 21. 21, and this is 23. Now 23 is better. City say, okay, that's the next one I'm gonna hear. Infestation. I'm loving all about them, all about Ghost. It's super interesting, the whole freaking like concept of it. So freaking good. For over here, and I can win. And well, if I, this is like a perfect goal. Yeah, well, let's leave it in perfect goal. Just slide the lyre flower at the underside of the base of its flower, which you guess is a creature neck. Up close, it actually looks more reptilian than plant-like, just a little neck, and the creature coughs and convulses. Gnome spills forth in the flood of digestive juices. Gnome, what the frick? You jack my outfit, stupid flower! Gnome stomps and shakes their fist at the flower, which lurches away on a fat, snakely body. Done. Save the little nom-nom. Nomi. Oh, what are you doing here? Can I go through? No, I want that. In the places shared, they are my go recommendations, yeah. The posts are silly goobers, I love them, all the ghouls too. I love all the concept, yeah, it's super cool. Hey Cheb, this greets you cautiously as you pass on the narrow path. Hey, did you want me to show you something? This almost never makes over tours of friendship, whatever it is, must be pretty cool. Not quietly unfollow him. You follow him for nearly half an hour. A couple times he stops to listen for something, then continues onward, tromping through the fields of broad-topped mush trees and swaying antler ferns. After a while, you start to wonder if he's just lost. You're about to say something about it when he holds his hand up for silence and directs you to crawl under a huge mushroom. On the other side, you have a view down to one of the perfectly round ponds, taking up most of it as an enormous Xeno, its legs deep underwater. Well, it's a balneal, this tells you. They live in the swamps, you don't usually see them here. This one seems totally at home. It dips its long neck and even longer mouth into the pond, sucking up water from the bottom and spewing it out of a spout on the back of its head. The spray of beautiful turquoise water sparkles in the sun. Tiny, colorful beer-like creatures dart around it, catching the tiny fish that come spraying out. Wow, interesting. Hello, Sayway, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thanks a lot for coming. Sit and watch quietly. You enjoy the pretty scene together. Yay! Okay, let me just pick up this thing. Perfect. Now, how much stress do I have? Oh, I still can do one more. You spot some familiar looking fruit. Hey, do you have seen this bush before? There is no rock underneath it. It's a part of one creature, a robust photosynthesis, a bushwalk. Pay no attention, continue to blend in with the rest of the surroundings like a boulder. Pick the fruit. You're not getting the other way with being delicious. Ah, damn it. You grab some of the fruit as the bush will rise up and rolls in anger. Yep, you knew it wouldn't be happy. Calm it down. Calm down, creature, calm down. I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to freaking fight. This one over here, this one over here, and this one over here. There we go. And then I need better cards. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is better. It's much better. Oh yes. Yes. And I won. Perfect. Victorious. One could do some animals, yeah. You suit the bush and it seemed to nod in your direction, indicating you can have some of the fruits if you want. Only take a little. You scramble up and pluck a few fruits from its back. It lumbers off into the forest. Great. I'm not dead. Ah. Oh, Moshloch. I need it. I want to keep going for the creatures though. Your cousin cleared a bush through the train land straight towards you. Barely stand the guard. This is fails. This is easy. Not even face me. Oh wait. I have like the best card ever. Let's put that one down and I have like 5,000 points. -1 to those cards. Yeah, but I still have like a lot. 24. If I put this one, it's 23. So yeah, I need to put this one over here. There we go. 24, and after that, we're gonna go for this, and this. And after that, we're gonna go for this, and I win. Silver gold, take that. Win it. To bravery, give it to me. It goes by without even looking at you. Perfect. You have to warn too tired to continue, which is great. It's okay. Yeah, give it to me. Perceptions, animals, friendship with this, which is great. Great. And I think I have a new level of bravery, though. Mid-pollen. Do I have a new perk, though? No? Oh, I have sworn I have a new perk. Anything over here? Ah, I remember my father is dead. Oh no. Nomi, what about you? What are you doing here? You find Nomi in the lounge, flanked by 2 holoscream and dawdling a sketchbook with red paper. One holoscream is playing an Animal Kids show, while the other is wall of text that looks like it might be a translation guide of some kind. Nomi attentions move between the 3 easily. So that is your augmentation. Multiple thing, multitasking. When they see you, they jump and quickly close their holoscreen, sitting up straight and clutching their sketchbook in their chest. Oh hey, Chef, they giggle, rubbing the back of their head charmingly. How you doing? We are a little old for cartoons. It's okay, you can watch cartoons here. Nomi relaxes a little, breathing an exaggerated sigh of relief. Good, because I really like cartoons. Hey, that's okay. Nomi sets their sketchbook aside and looks around conspiratorially. Nomi's so cool. I thought you were gonna bust me for jailbreaking my holopad, they say. All the Helios grids have restrictions of what we can watch and for how long. But you guys have so many more cartoons than we had. Nomi throws their arms in the air. Like the first season of Turbo Girl Hyperjet Transform. What? I love Turbo Girl Transform! Look at them, they're so happy because of that. What? Nomi cries, slapping their hands in the cheeks. Really? You are so freaking like extravagant. It's the best cartoon ever made. What else has cool girls who look like aircraft from the waist down? Oh no, that kind of show. Battling evil aliens while dealing with the stress of high school life. You have to agree, you were pretty fond of the arc in the 3rd season where Camilla and Otoko disagreed about whether Haruka could truly be considered a hyperjet if she was part helicopter. That's so ridiculous. I love it. The Helium Media Archive has only Season 2 through 9, and only 3 of the OVAs. Nomi says, puffing their cheeks out. I can't believe it. In the 4th OVA, Flight Captain Yumiko gets captured by the aliens and brainwashed into thinking she's been an alien sleeper agent the whole time. You haven't seen the first season? Nomi shrugs and pokes one finger into their cheeks. Space kids make do. You don't have to know everything about something you like in order to call yourself a fan, Nomi continues. Just liking it with all your heart is good enough. Yeah. Oh, this is good. Huh. Nomi laughs and flicks over their sketchbook, showing off some of their drawings. I was drawing some fan art for the show, they say. He might be a he, but I don't know. Regarding ghosts, there are angry Christians who protest against them. Oh, of course they're gonna be. But of course they're gonna be. I was hearing ghosts, and I was like, oh yeah, this is so cool. He will be so much dead in the Inquisition. I was like that. I was like, oh, he will be so freaking dead if the Inquisition was a thing. Luckily, we are past those times already, so we can enjoy Ghost and all its satanic gem. It's so cool. Oh boy, I love it. I love it a lot. If I was a priest, I will have a moment of like I don't know, like a moment of crisis of faith if I hear Ghost, because I will be like, this is so freaking good but so satanic, and I'm a priest. That will be so happy if it ever happened. That is for another Earth Chevalier who was actually a priest thing to think about. I'm not a priest, so whatever. But I love the song, so so freaking good. They say, well, it's kind of fun art. Okay, it's really more like if I was a character of Hyper YouTubers. What kind of aircraft will you be? Oh, I have empathy 21 or greater, my dude. I have empathy almost full. No, he blinks at you, clearly stunned by your interest. Well, okay, I kind of, you see, all the cool aircraft are already taken, and it's rude to be double. They pressed the tips of their index finger together and looked awful. Sometimes I draw myself, I mean my character, as something weird like a hot air balloon, but I think it would be kind of cool if it was the really regular human in the tubercle haircut. Oh my god, Nomi, you're so cool. How are the two lovebirds over there doing? They're doing fine. How is Tangent, the most intelligent person in this whole place? Hey, they're doing fine. I don't even want to talk to any of you. Okay, we have done everything over here, I guess. So the next thing will be to go and sleep on the lounge. Should I relax on the? Yeah, let's relax in the lounge. Nomi and Rex are playing an improvisation storytelling game, taking turns adding words one at a time. You find it hard to not listen. We are swimming through a purple trickle river. A tentacle emerges to wave hello. I love it. That's a great game. You took the mount off. Do you want to forget any of this? Actually, no. I like these whole things. Thank you. Keep your memories? Yes. They're my best cards, though, dude. Okay, let's ball him. This freaking season killed my father. Okay, what the hell should I do now? Well, I could go and try to get perception to level 2. So look at duties. Oh my god, I have the officer rank. Ooh, that's 7 points. In your swearing-in ceremony, the day of your official becoming an officer. Security Chief Red doesn't usually give these titles to kids, but these are exceptional times. Great. Nem stands with the other officers and shoots you an encouraging smile as you wear your oath to serve the colony. She made officer at 15, even earlier than Com did. You freaking bleh. After the officer ceremony, Base is sworn in as a lieutenant, the next rank up. He's only a little older than you, but they started training much younger on the helipads. And, as Base tells everyone, he's just very good. Nem doesn't need any convincing. When the ceremony's over, she squeals and throws herself at him, kissing him all over as he swings her around victoriously. Lower at best at the distance. I will not give him a formal salute. Get lost! You accept congratulations for the other colonists. It's weird. Before the aliens arrived, garrison members were called security personnel. Now everyone calls you a soldier, even the people you grew up with. Bleh. Bleh. Whatever. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. God damn it. So this is not the best, huh? Wait. Maybe if I put this one down... No, 28. What about if I put this one down, 26? Huh. Can I do like... No, that would be stupid, isn't it? Like, I will not be able to... But I will push through. A little stress is not going to kill me. Give me all the perception. Thank you. Oh, damn it. Just a little more. Early dust. I should actually go exploring more rather than stay in the freaking colony. What's over here? Let me see. Is there anything that the season has brought to the colony? Like a mushroom or a flower or a freaking thing? There we go. Bull boy fruit. I haven't seen this in ages. Well, I think I should continue increasing my perception a little. Just a little bit. I just need a little lookout duty. You will think that people technologically advanced enough to travel through a wormhole and survive on another planet will have come up with a defense strategy more complicated than get teenagers to stare into the wilderness for hours. You do think that? A lot with the many hours you have to yourself when you're lookout duty. The thing is, you do have security boots for this job, but Security Chief Red doesn't trust them. They are nothing like the warrior robots from the Holobits. They are really just glorified motion sensors with smart monitors that can identify and report on hostiles. They're armed, but someone has to fire them remotely. And of course, nothing works quite right on Vtuber. During low, some kind of electromagnetic interference can turn them off or make them fire nothing. They are getting more eccentric every year, which is one way to describe armed and possibly murderous robot. You don't trust them. You are idly kicking at sports while someone left up here when, oops, you put in weird and match one of the defense bots right on the sensors. Oh no. Oh shit. The little camera part swirls and all of its turn to aim you. You feel a cold sweat pickle up the back of your neck. You remember that Red said they won't fire unless a human tells them no to. But if Red doesn't trust them... +1 bonus to pairs. Sabotaging. Okay, I can't fix it though. Ignore it and do your job. Yeah, why not? It's hard to ignore the siren. It's harder to ignore that the turrets keep turning to face you as you march back and forth. Eventually the alarm shuts up and the turrets fall back into their resting positions. You tell Red about the malfunction. He does a shade of grey and rumbles about how shit is always broken. That's why kids waste their time on lookout. He's grateful for your composure and tells you that you are better than any dumb robot. Thank you. Hello, Pato Lopez. Bienvenido. Welcome, Pato Lopez. Let me see what you brought. Hi. Welcome, Pato Lopez. Okay, let me see. Yeah, we can do a lot of damage if I just go like this one. Oh wait. If I go like... Wait. I think I should actually go like this. This, and this. No, okay. I didn't say anything. Let's put this one down, and then put this one down. God damn it, what is happening to me? Oh wait, I have a better idea. What about if I take this one out? And I put, wait. Okay, now put them back together. Dun. And then dun. Oh, come on, for 1 point only. Oh, push through. Just 5 stress wouldn't kill me. And I just need the lookout duty. Yes, that we got perception. That's exactly what I was aiming for. Ah, Vtuber. Vtuber. ¿Cómo se dice papá en inglés? Dice escribir aún. Dad. Dad. D-A-D. Dad. That's how you say dad. This year, Vtuber is ushered in with a big military band, horns and drums, supplemented by recordings of parade music from Earth. Governor Loom... Fuck you, Governor Loom. Strides off to command on a grand red carpet and ascends to a stage to raucous applause. Thank you, everyone, he calls out over the din. Look at you, look at this colony, finally truly united. We're going to die! Hello, Fernando, welcome to the stream, thank you for coming! All it took was a common enemy, he declares. Look at you, beautiful people, you strong people, you good human people, and I see a fire in your eyes. I see courage in your hearts. I see a colony that's ready to win. I see a colony that's here to stay, Vtuber. Do you hear me? He raises his arms and roars. Do you hear me, Vtuber? We humans aren't going to hide anymore. I wonder if I'm gonna be able actually to sabotage his whole attempts to protecting the colony and just kill them all. That would be fun. I would do it. I will freaking do it. Loom gestures for Security Chief Red to join him on stage, then continues. The original fugitive colonists got it wrong. In Roman mythology, Vertumnus was the god of cultivation, not of rampant chaotic growth. Huh? What? What do you mean that we got... Huh? What do you mean that we freaking got it wrong? He clenches his hand into a fist. We need to clear the field before we can plow it. Vtuber won't be safe for human life until the aliens are eradicated. Are you talking about destroying the whole xenofauna? Are you freaking crazy? Red crosses his arms and nods in his agreement. Maybe there is more to this plan than Loom is letting on. Loom descends from the stage and does a receiving line of handshakes and fist bumps. In the vacuum left by his presence, Chief Administrator Sek takes the podium and clears their throat. I want to announce that this will be the last year that festival contest will be held. What? A sound of protest rises from the crowd, and near the front, Loom just shrugs theatrically and mouths, "Not my fault." Sam looks down at him pointedly, then continues, "This war will we use our colony resources at a tremendous rate, including the most valuable time." I got some good news, Loom adds, jumping back off the stage. "This one really gonna knock your socks off. The colony has its fifth pregnancy." The crowd murmurs in excitement, and Loom beckons Tammy to join him. Everyone give a round of applause to Aspartame here, Vtuber's first mother. Ah, she's 19. Oh my god, that's right. She's 19. I remember that she's 2 years more than all of us. Interesting. I have only 17. Jesus. Tammy's beat red all the way to the tips of her ears, but she doubtfully does a little twirl so Loom can show her off. "Look at her," he claims. "So brilliant, so healthy, just like our young colony. We are so proud of you, Tammy. Your child is going to join the ranks of the greatest species the universe has ever seen." Loom pumps his fist in the air. "Humans, humans, humans. Let me hear you, Vtuber." Wait, Tammy's pregnant? Like, that's the only thing I really like only care. I don't care about the freaking thing. Tammy descends from the stage into a gaggle of surprise and excitement. "Oh my god. OMG. Is it really true?" Mars asks immediately, taking Tammy by the hands. "Yes," Tammy exclaims, like the secret is bursting out of her. "Finally going to be a mommy, just like Aunt Anne." Oh, that's so cute. "You think I can look at Tammy? You haven't seen a pregnant person in years. Not since you landed, at least. Are they supposed to glow?" Tammy looks radiant with pride and excitement. Looking more closely, you realize that her dress is starting to curve around the belly. Every baby born to the colony, even you and your friends, is a complex arrangement of inherited, donated, and altered genes, and sometimes not even related to their parents. If the council let Tammy have a baby, does that mean there will be more soon? I don't think. Carl, my dude, you're gonna be a dad. Congratulations. Carl runs over from where he was standing with his family and sweeps Tammy up in a big hug, twirling her around. "I'm so proud of you," he exclaims, then rests his hand gently on her belly. "Sorry, too much pain? You okay, little Hope-Eye?" Oh, little Hope-Eye, really like my father. They look at each other adoringly. As you stand around and marvel at Tammy's news, the adults all start putting away the chairs and setting up for the games and contest. Mars puts her hands on her hips. So, she starts, why does everybody think about this war on nature? I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's fucking stupid, just like Cal is saying. I think it's stupid, Cal says immediately. I know survival is important, but we don't have to kill things to survive here. Mars rolls her eyes. Duh, of course you think that, she mutters. Personally, I think Loam is a total nullhead. He's not much older than me. What is he, like 24? And everyone listens to him? She flips her hair over to her shoulder. They should listen to me instead. Oh my god. Finally, you are called to participate in the games. The last ones, maybe forever. If this war of nature never ends, you will probably be an adult. As your friends all separate into their usual games, you realize that this might be the last time that you just get to be kids. What do you choose? Well, the only one I can, Sinner Brawling. I hate you too, though. Don't particularly like you. Anemone, you have gone down a route of evil. And this guy is evil by nature, so. The crowd goes silent as the ranchers bring out the most dangerous animal the game ever seen. A fully grown manticore. I can face one of these. It rolls and thrashes its mane, stalking around a circle on the lead hammered into the ground. It's got a muscle on, Base complains. I will bet its claws are filed down. Chief Red, this isn't a challenge. On the sidelines, Red shrugs and spreads his hands. Base and them go before you. Base is accomplished wrangler and managed to wrestle it to the ground easily by mounting it on the loop rope behind the joints of its claws, pulling them behind the manticore's back. Nem manages to do the same thing, but it's a struggle. She limps out of the ring with a ragged shoulder and wrangles free of the manticore again. Snaps his claw and grains hungrily. Oh, let's freaking go. Bring it to me. Let me see. Well, I have really good cars all around. So if I put this one down... Oh, if I put this one down, it goes down. So what about if I do like... Let me see how much points do I get by doing this. 31. How many points do I get? No, 29. So let's go for 31. I can use this one now. Just need to put this one down, this one down, this one down. And then... Well, this one down, actually. 27. And now... Oh, Mysterious Stretch on level 2. Okay, that's great. Ah, damn it. Ah, boy. Ah, boy. Ah, well, one push through. No problem, just push through. Plus one combat, good. There's a wild freaking manticore, one of the most dangerous beasts on Vertumna, something that could never be tamed, and they want you to wrestle it? No problem. You are offered your choice of implement. You choose an electrified baton, and it's a good thing you do. The manticore sweats at you, fatigued but still ferocious, and you give it a few jolts. When it begins to show fear, you come in close and deliver a few more of its soft underbelly. It roars in pain and confusion. The crowd roars in bloodthirsty as you force the manticore into submission, especially the Helios. You aren't sure if they were rooting for you or the manticore. After the festivities, everyone is supposed to take a few days vacation. You and your friends relax, but the owls move around the colony like ants in a hive, fortifying the walls and preparing for the human offensive against the planet. I need to stop this shit. I don't like this shit that is happening, actually. Like, at all. A new perk of what? Oh, perception! Collectibles respawn faster and more slots are filled. That's great. What the fuck am I supposed to do, though? Like, I don't like anything that's happening. Ah, Tommy, you're Bobby! You're gonna be a mom! And I think I'm gonna see the child. Tammy's sweeping the front stoop of the lounge, humming a little song to herself. As you approach, you see her standing up straighter and rub her back. Now that you know, it's clear she's pregnant. You wonder how you didn't catch her before Vertumnalia. It's still mind-blowing that she's going to have a baby, the first child born from someone who was themselves born in space. It's hard to believe she's only 1 year older than you. Little Tammy, who cries when the toys break and is scared to leave the walls, she's going to be a mom. Oh. Tammy looks at you as you approach and smiles. Hello, Chave, it's nice to see you today, don't you think? She always thinks it's a nice day, even when it's pouring rain. It must be nice to be so cheerful all the time. You look beautiful. She smiles and goes a pretty shade of pink. Thank you, Chev. Thanks, so sweet. She does seem more centered and confident than you have ever known her to be. It radiates off her like warm glowing sun. When Loom and her up on stage, embarrassing in front of the whole colony, you keep thinking, wow, Tammy's really grown up now. Tammy leans on the broom with a dreamy smile. I thought about it for a long time, and talk to Aunt Anne and Dr. Instance, she says. I have always known I wanted children. She giggles it though. Lots of them, so why not get started now? Aww. Aunt Annie and I are going to run the new crochet, so I will have plenty of help raising them. The same way I was raised, she adds. I might not be the strongest or smartest person in the colony, but I'm going to be a best mom. I know that I can do this. Do you ever want kids, Chev? It's complicated, actually. I think we're too young, actually. One or two. Why am I going to lie? One or two, maybe. It's one or two. Tommy smiles indulgently. That's nice, Chev. I can't wait to see them in the crochet. Yeah, thank you. Tommy goes back to sweeping the stew, adding little snippets of lyric into her made-up song. Cute. Where are we? Where are we? What's going on? Hey, you're gonna be a dad. Congratulations. I should go into the thing, right? Into the wilderness. Like, yeah, keep serving the plane. 7 events remaining. Oh! Oh! All events have respawned. Okay, let's go here. So go to survey the planes. I didn't know that it will tell me. That's super cool. Oh, what are you doing here? What happened, Nomi Nomi? You meet up with this and Nomi Nomi. They have stumbled upon something strange and are arguing about what to do with it. It's a big blue crystal, knee-high and warm to the touch. It looks like there is something inside it. When I crack it open to see what's inside, Nomi exclaims, it could be anything. Are you a psychopath? This retorts, clearly offended. What if it's alive? You're gonna screw with the ecological balance because you're bored? It's for science. Nomi pouts, turning to you. Come on, Chev, will you do it, right, Chev? I will scan for a heartbeat. You use some surveillance equipment to detect a heartbeat, proving that yes, it is alive. You can't tell much else since the scanner seems to be blocked by the crystal, but it's something. Nomi's absolutely liked it. The three of you happily leave it at that. Great. Luckily. What about this place, though? Like, what the hell is this? What the hell? A series of small circular pools chaining together to form an impassable body of water. You don't see obvious route through. The path does continue off in the distance to the outside. Let's do a challenge. Perception easy. Easy challenge. Cards to the right become wild, so if I do this and this... And then I just put down like this one, 21 immediately. And then I put down this one. And then I just put down this. This and this. I already won. Nothing to worry about. Take that. Super mega goal. There we go. Won it. -1 kudos. Yeah, whatever. I have 233. Suppose me that you think you can lap. These kind of pools are too small to house anything really dangerous, you hope. You approach the water edge. Leap of fate. You make it to the narrow gap. Nice, you feel empowered. Great. Is there anything new over here? Like down here, for example. Because if Nomi Nomi are here, like... crazy stuff. Nothing over here. So let's go up. Oh, that's right. I have cleared the path over here. Oh, yes, a lock. These ones are so freaking important. Anything else over here? No. Other than the beautiful trees. And the beautiful landscape. What's over here? Drifts of spark snow make this area hard to pass through. Your feet keep sinking into it, and you have to work to get them free with every step. The only way forward here is through a especially deep area. Shovel it out of the way, find another way. Take a break and play in it. You make a snow body, or at least you try. The tiny blue crystals don't pack together very well, and the stuff quickly melts just from the heat of your body. The acid snow gives you a hot, scratchy rash between your fingers. You probably should have worn gloves. But still, I have a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh, one creativity. You place your lumpy snow body. It looks like a sad. Maybe it just needs some accessories. With some twigs and grass and a weird kind of jelly you find seeping out of the ground, you give your body antlers and fur. It's kind of look as no bushwood. I wish it could be like seen. That would have been so cool. Okay, we have one of these, and there's anything down here. I can't go through here. Okay, got it. Wait, was there like another way down? Because I'm pretty sure there were a lot of flowers over here, right? Or am I completely crazy? No, it seems I'm completely crazy. For now, at least, I'm completely crazy. Ah, yes, we need to go over here. Let's go. The terrain here is strange. Some kind of smooth rock covering lichens and tiny plants. It's weirdly warm, and the spark snow melts when it hits it. Carefully we cover it. Perception, easy queasy. Oh, this is actually like super cool. Take a look at this. Dug. Already 28 points. And after that we go dug. 24. And after oh no! I double click because I'm stupid. Scuffing your boots on the strange ground and try to figure out your quickest stone. Ah, damn it. The stranger's look as Lopic opens. It's an eye. It stares at you dreamily and you stare back, fascinated. What the fuck? This is a very ancient creature. It's so vast it's completely immersed into the surroundings. There are even trees growing out of it. Oh my god, I failed, but I get something good. A little animal like a moth with huge webbed feet lands between you and the massive eye and starts praying. The eye is delighted to focus on the moth, then it slowly closes again in what you think might be contempt. After a minute, you feel a faint rumble under your feet, regular breathing in and out, snoring. You creep off the creature, carefully not to wake it again. Well, that was actually kinda cool. I didn't know if I fail I would get a super cool achievement. Interesting. A todo esto, Pato López, sí es lo mismo. Father and dad is the same thing. Es lo mismo. There is not much to find out here, but the peaceful atmosphere is great for contemplation. You find a particularly beautiful little plateau where you can see the plains spread out before you like a picnic blanket. Stop to meditate. You focus on the sounds around you, on your breathing, on the feeling of your butt on the rock and the slightly cold breeze on your face. It's very peaceful. You can feel yourself relax as you become one with the planet. Great. Now I want to go into what the frick? Did I explore these places before? Did I ever like explore all these places? I don't know. Have my doubt. There is one secret pond, something sparkling on your eye. Oh yeah. What about if I wait and observe the water though? You stare at the perfect still milky water for several minutes. You think you might see something moving in its depths and shifting to get a better view. Nothing. Maybe it was just a reflection of a cloud. When you feel ready to approach, you look for the sparkling object again, you can't find it. Was it just sunlight glitter in the snow? Oh well. Why am I gaining minus, like, only 10 stress? I don't know why. I'm grateful, but I don't know why though. What's over here? A bushrock. But this is a big event. You hear this shouting for nearby to come quick and look at this. You end up with this on a curiously clean part of the path. There is no twigs, pebbles, bits of grass, or the ubiquitous dwarf's mud scales that litter this area. It's almost looked like it's been swept clean. And there, in the middle of the perfect circle, 3 meters wide, is what you could only describe as a shrine. A hollow, waist-high structure made from twigs and packled spark snow from the centerpiece. And around it, and deliberately spaced piles of colorful fruit, flowers, and glittering stones, like an offering. Stake it out and wait. I know what it is. These animals are just like the animals on Earth. Already 21, Jesus Christ. And then what about if I do this, this, and I put 2 4s? We go 22, and then we go for freaking 9, freaking 6. Then we go for this, and then we go for, there we go. We go for this, just for the code, just for the lols. And we got the freaking super goal. There we go. So how do you win? Victorious, super victorious. To perception, give it to me. You hang out for hours, but don't discover anything except how boring an idea this was. This takes a nap. Huh. You're almost falling asleep when something shuffles into the clearing. It's a pushpop. It crawls slowly along down the path. It stalks to pick up a pop flower. It stops to pick up a stone. When it arrives at the shrine, it carefully places the flower on the pile of flowers, and the stone in the pile of stones. Then it picks up the stone and deposits it, just so. You wonder if this creature is something religious, or is it trying to attract a mate with this little show of decor? There is so much you don't know about the animals that live here. Keep exploring. Can I keep exploring? I think I have... Oh, that's right. Oh, here is where the 2 are. Okay. 1 and number 2. Yellow flower, 2 yellow flowers. But I think we have actually done everything in this area. Like, everything has been done. But there are... I think there was an event over here somewhere that I could do just like to clear the whole area. Where is it though? I know it was over here. It was like a place where the roads bifurcated, like become 2. Here it is. So let's do it. Why not? One of your jobs as a surveyor is to document the flora and fauna through photographs. You have spotted some kind of baby photosynth. A shaggy purple fur with leaves growing out of his head. It's grazing up on top of a large mushroom cap. You got a camera built on your holopan, but it's not equipped to capture difficult shots like this. You will need to put in the work. Try to get close. Let's do it. Okay, car becomes red physical, so if I put like, for example, this one over here, and then you put this one, and, oh damn it, +6 if it's the highest value. Rather put this one then. And after that, I will use this one. And then put this one. If I put this one, I lost it, okay. But I can put 2 4s, and I will like, oh damn it, 6. Then we put this unchangeable, there we go, like this. And then we go all crazy, and just like, unchangeable, card becomes wild, this one becomes wild, turn in 5, there we go. And then we put this one back down, because why not? There we go, super good. 2 animals, great. You casually crawl up beside your subject, raising your holopan and get the best close-up as possible. Ouch! Just as the camera takes a photo, your subject bites you on the finger. Ow! You hope it's not venomous. On the right side, you got the shot! Great! I was bitten by something. Okay, there is nothing else to do here then. Like I have already explored everything. Perfect. Amazing. Okay, we have done everything over there. I wish I could explore all the places. Apply to be a hunter. I don't want to apply to be a hunter. Like, survey the plains, already done. All events have respawn. Like, should I apply to be a hunter, though? I don't like the idea of killing animals. Because of these stupid freaks. I'll actually let the colony freaking burn! Let me save just in case. What should I do though? Like, I don't have a lot of things to do. Well, I could go and try to increase my creativity to the next level. So study humanities, that will do it. Or maybe I could go and try to increase toughness. All I can. To reach to level 80. If I manage to do that, I should be able to like... Manage to do that, I should be able to like... Increase my friendship with Tammy. Maybe I could buy something new. Or maybe go around and just maximize combat to 100. But I really want the toughness though. So let us shovel dirt. 3 toughness. Let's go. This is gonna be easy. This, then this, and this. Oh wait, I have a better idea. If I put this one first, and then I go all red, and just put this one over here, there we go. Goal. Win it. I'm here to win it. 5 tokens. That's actually super cool. I just need 2 more times, and I got it. I got them all. Late dust, and we are in early wet. What about you? What do you want to talk about? Calls waved at you as you enter the garden, leaning on his shovel. Hey, Chev, he calls, but his eyes looks past you. Down the path to where Anemone is beating the absolute tar out of the training dummy. Her fierce battle cries echo across the colony, making Cal wince. She's been going totally hard lately, huh? He says. He scratches his face, smearing dirt across his cheek. She asked me just yesterday if I wanted to spar with her. She said it will be good for self-defense. Cal smiles sadly at the memory. I told her I don't want to fight. Not her, not a training dummy, and not anything on this planet for real. I have never seen to get her so mad at me. She called me a baby and told me I'm just gonna end up forcing everyone to protect me because I'm weak or helpless or whatever. He seems upset and stabs the ground a few times with his shovel. I just don't think it's right to fight anyone. Especially the Xenos, they were here first, he says. What do you think, Chev? Violence is never the answer, I will say. But in the case of that stupid asshole, sometimes you don't have a chance. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Jeez, you sound like an adult, Cal grumps. They always tell us to see both sides of an argument, but I try and he shrugs. I shot if you have to hurt somebody to get your need. You don't deserve to have it. Well, we are predators, in some sense, so yeah, we should have, like... But what if you're really hungry? But what if your loved ones are in danger? I mean, that's totally scary, but you kinda shouldn't be putting your loved ones into situations they could be in danger in the first place. But what if you're really hungry? Cal frowns across his arms. I mean, that won't count on you. It ain't far to kill something just because you didn't think ahead. What if your life depends on it? How is that fair? Their lives depend on it too, Cal reports. You can't just decide that you get to leave and they don't. But what if they attack you first? Cal throws his arms up in disgust. If something attacks you first, you probably did something wrong. Maybe you shouldn't keep going places where things won't attack you. I can see your point, actually. Cal looks relieved. I'm glad you think so too. Sometimes I think about the Xeno I had to kill the first time they attack. Like, obviously I'm glad I'm alive, duh, but now it's death. You're being naive, actually, but I actually understand your point. His eyes go back to Nem. She stops sparring with the training dummy and is looking up at the gardens as she has a drink. Neither she nor Cal waved at the other. It was an accident. I didn't mean to kill it, Cal continues quietly. It just happens. I wish I could tell that I'm sorry. Cal clenches his fist. There's going to be a way to figure out how to live in peace with all the cool things that live on this planet, he says. Like, hey, look at this weed I saw growing over here. Cal has such strong convictions. It's one of the things you like best about him, even if some people disagree with them. Oh, thank you, Cal. You spend a few hours with Cal in the gardens as he shows off the area that he's getting ready for the next planting season. The adults are really started to trust him with more planning as he gets older, and he beams with pride. When you finally head out, you are just as dirty as he is, but you feel so much lighter. Yeah. God damn it. Don't you have anything to say? No. Here I am, still fighting though. Like, I'm super good at fighting. Like, super good. But I want to go to more toughness challenges. I think I will not be able to, though, because I have all the stress up and building up. So I might need to do it in the next season. Shovel dirt. You take a break to watch the rubble flow turning. Blah, 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 blah. Shovel dirt. Get the toughness up. Gets a card becomes get 3. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay, let's put this one down, this one down, this one down, then this one down, this one down, and we did it. Oh, just there. It's barely. 33, take that. 5 toughness. How much do I have now? I don't have enough though. The amount that I want to have, I don't have it. Mid-wet. I have 77. Carl, I think I have a cake for you. No, I don't have a cake for you. I lied. I don't have anything for you. Sorry, Carl. You need some time off. You think? You think I do? I'm going to relax by the thing. Oh, better go to the freaking garden. Why not? The garden is going to be okay. And relax in the park. Oh, little one, little savage, how are you doing? You play with your bricky savage, hanging out with them just outside the walls. It's uneventful, which is exactly what you needed. You try to teach them some simple commands: stay, follow, speak. It's adorable watching them tilt their head from side to side when they're trying to figure something out. They don't seem to really get it, but you get the impression they're trying. You quickly realize the Brickley must be named after the sound they made when they're happy. A whirring, clicking noise. For a weird spider tentacle creature, it's really cute. 1 bond with pet. Oh, 1 creativity. That's great. Okay, do I want to forget any of these memories? Sharing is caring, I actually like that. So let us keep our memories. Yeah, keep the memories. Light wet. And we're gonna go for the last toughness challenge to have them all done. Shovel dirt. Let's go. Shoveling dirt. This should be super easy, very inconvenient. Took. No, actually. Took. Ah, damn it. Wait. Then. Took. There we go. That's how you do it. And I have an extra super goal. Give me all the toughness I needed. 6 toughness. There we go. Finally. Super tough. Like super powerful too. Oh, damn it. Ah, shit. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, my fears have come true. Oh, boy. This is gonna be terrible. Animondo. Want to train together? Minus for the last car. Hurting a friend. Oh, no. Want to train together? Nem always insists that you never go easy on her, so this time you don't. You go after her with everything you got. By the time she finally taps out, you are both breathing hard. You let her up and she touches her fingertips to her eyebrows, starting when it comes back red. Whoa, she said, you really kicked my ass, good job. Glad you like it. But though... Oh boy, the season has ended. Oh boy, this could be fun. This could be bad indeed. What should I do though? Should I go to rest in the lounge or should I try to increase my combat abilities? Like the thing is that if I keep the stress down, I can actually like save everyone from a really dangerous situation. If the worst comes to pass, which it probably will. Just relax on the walls. The view from the wall during glow is absolutely breathtaking. The wormhole seems to smother the sky like a swimming jewel-toned bowl pressing down on the gloom. Everything in the wilderness is lit up and seems to breathe in and out with the planet, like one living creature made of stars. It's beautiful. You could almost forget how dangerous it is. Done. Keep your memories? Yes. Here they come! Here they come, everything is going to go to shit. You're putting your boots on to grab dinner in the lounge when you hear the colony sirens begin to wail. Is the yearly attack. Ugh, they could have waited until you ate dinner. Rude! Outside your window, you watch the colony defense begin to mobilize. Your holopine cleans with the usual reminder that all civilian colonies to stay indoors. Join the colony defense. You head to the garrison to grab a blast rifle. Blast rifle? Why not plasma rifle? Then report to the front. Chef Red looks surprised to see you, but assigns you to a squad with names and tells you to get up on the walls and do your best. On the other side of the walls is more Xenos that you've seen in one place ever. They seed out of the forest, large and small, herbivores and predatory, fungal or otherwise, flying and crawling and hoping towards the colony with a single-minded determination. The air fills with a few of laser turrets and the crackle of plasma rifles. The enemy front lines collapse, only to be replaced by even more Xenos. Just as many as before, if not more. There is no end to it. The firebreak turns into a graveyard of dead and dying alien bodies, wave after wave crawling over the corpses until they roil at the base of the walls like the foam on a wave when it hits the shore. You hear the walls creaking underneath you, but they hold strong. There is no such sun to set in glow, but night files on the battlefield without any break in the fighting. Your fingers begin to cramp from pulling the trigger on your blast rifle. Finally, you are relieved by the second guard shift. You walk straight into the garrison and right into the dreamless sleep. You are awoken 6 hours later for your next shift. The kitchens have provided soldiers with preset soy rations and hot bleep tea, which you grab, then make your way back to the walls to survey the carnage of the fight. As you arrive, your holopine lights up with priority message. Security personnel, we are under siege, the security chief says, getting right to the point. On Earth, sieges were used to break a city by starvation or drought. We have plenty of food and water. Guards will rotate 6 hours on, 6 off. So long as we keep the Xenos on the other side of the wall, we can hold them off for days, weeks even. Weeks! Everyone exchanges exhausted looks. He pauses, then adds, "We can do this. We are stronger than them, and we're not going anywhere." You and the soldiers fall into a fitful rhythm, alternating shifts on the wall with brief snippets of sleep. Gunfire becomes the soundtrack of your days, which begins to smear together like past. Nem is particularly suffering. She volunteers for relief shifts, sometimes pulling double or triples on the wall. You catch her manically shoving soy porridge into her mouth before seeming to fall asleep sitting up. A minute later, she shouts awake as someone's spoons clatter against her bowl. Tempers grow short as fatigue sets in. 6 days pass. You are on shift, watching the Xenos batter themselves against the walls. You feel your eyes on focus at the sheer formless horde of them. In all these days, they still haven't reached the colony. Sometimes they even seem to retreat, ebbing backwards and reforming someone else. It's behavior you have never seen before. A group of monsters break from the tree line. Nothing new except for one of them. One of the Xenos looks different from the others, almost humanoid. What is that thing? What the frick is that? That's that. I found the mysterious stranger. I found the mysterious stranger. The creature looks suspicious like a person, at least from the waist up. Down below, it's a lumbering chimera vaguely reminiscent of a faceless, wrapped in tattered bits of flesh and bony protrusions. Something like hair flutters behind it as it turns and looks right at you with an unnerving, malevolent intelligence. You rub your eyes. Yep, it's still there. It approaches to the base of the wall, and the other monsters surge forward on the bouts against the gates. Try to talk to it. You wave to it, and the creature sneers and, to your surprise, approaches the wall. Little weed. They address you in halting, rasping voice. Everything seems to go quiet nearby as you strain to understand this talking horror. Child of breeding rabbits, feral pig, Kutsu. Its unnervingly human gaze pierces you. Introduce species, you understand? You're talking that we are the invasive species of the planet. Are you actually from a spacefaring civilization that prides itself in maintaining the balance? You wonder if you're hallucinated. Is it holding a gun? You slowly nod yes. You understand the words at least. I am noctilucent, the monster says through a voice box that seems better suited to good or worse than human language. A gardenet. Designation. Pest control. Yes, we are pest. Okay. I get it. I get it! You realize we grow in a horror that this creature here is actually alive somehow, having in a wind that isn't there. Their clicky-clacks beats wave and snaps at you as if they have minds of their own. You can't look away. Why are you trying to kill us? Who are you talking to? You jump as them sneaks up behind you, and when you look back, Noctilucent is gone. That alien was talking! Like, delusion, -1. Nobody? Hello, Savage, welcome! Nobody? That alien was talking? Like, I get a card that is not necessarily good, but that alien was talking? You babble about the talking monster named Noctilucent, but Name thinks you are having some kind of mental breakdown. The siege is getting to everyone, Chef, she says, patting you on the shoulder. If you're freaking out, go lay down. I will cover for you. No, that's not necessary. Finally, after the 6th day of the siege, you look down the sights of the blast rifle and see curious thing. The monsters are retreating. Huh. Hello, Savage, by the way, welcome! As you gather with the other soldiers in the colony square, your holopine lights up with a priority announcement for Governor Loom. Oh, get it, great. The aliens attack has been defeated, he says. The siege has ended. Loom smiles broadly and puffs out his chest. Another year, another win. You're welcome, Bertumna. You're welcome, humanity. I hate him. You're welcome? You hear and see Chief Red nearby looking vivid. What did he do? He runs to his security officers. Race out there like an idiot with his order ward, defending the strategic sound positions, putting himself in danger so we'd have to save his overstuffed ass. The soldiers all shift uncomfortably, but no one disagrees. And when they actually need him, Red continues, taking his 12-hour beauty rest while the rest of us slosh through endless shifts. Ooh, the soldiers are exhausted from the siege, so the crowd is in the square disperse quickly. Only a few Helios remain, Colbertin filming Red while he continues to rail against Lum. On the horizon, the first rate of quiet strike the sky with lavender. You watch Utopia Reclamation crew head out through the gates to begin vaporizing xenocorpses for the component molecules. That night, you have terrible dreams. You imagine that you are seeing the colony, that you are a creature clawing in the mud on your belly, the awesome crackle of blast rifle fire airsing overhead. With your talented claws, you rip into the walls like they are made of clay, stuffing choking handfuls of it in your mouth. In a moment of lucidity, you try to pull the clay from your throat, but no matter how hard you pull, it just never ends. You jolt awake when you realize you have been pulling your own guts out of your throat. Just a dream. You're shaken and coated in a film of terror sweat, your heart pounding. You don't find sleep again before dawnbreak. Poor Red is going to be cancelled online. I hope not, because Red is the only one that we can actually, like, rely upon, if you ask me. Age 18. Jesus Christ. I'm getting old. Ah, Anemone, what do you want? Like, I don't trust you, Anemone, no one bit. You're catching up with them between her drills when she looks over your shoulder and frowns. Newton's bloody ape, she curses, seeing the shrink behind you. She's here again. You turn, and at the other end of the garrison, you can see a small crowd of young soldiers forming around Chief Steward Antecedent. Wait, Antecedent? Chief Steward Antecedent. Antecedent is an hour steward. She's handing out lunch tips and doling out hugs to anyone who comes. Wait! Antecedent is our mom, basically. Don't know with melee range, which is quite a few of them. You have noticed just from hanging around the garrison, even some of the transplanted Helios soldiers have started calling her auntie. This must be why. She comes by every couple of days, Nem grumbles. Like we're still kids in the crochet playing in her skirts. It's so disruptive. Excuse me? Eventually, the crowd around antecedent thins and she makes it over to you and Nem. She greets you with a warm hug. She smells nice, like a flower of yeast. Hello, Chef, she says. Have you eaten? I'm fine, Auntie. Let me switch out your water bottle then. She says, taking yours and giving it a full one. It's important to stay hydrated. Thank you, Antecedent. Antecedent turns to Nem. Can almost feel the temperature in the room drop several degrees as Nem stonily stares down at her mother. Antecedent's smile grows thin and she clutches the handles of her basket. How about you, Annie? Have you eaten? Do you need... Nem scolds and crosses her arms. I'm fine, she says, cutting off her mother. Just like I was yesterday and last week. I don't need you to manage me. If you are sure, Antecedent responds hesitantly. It's a mother's job to worry, Annie. She reaches out to lay her hands on Nem's scaly cheek, but Nem jerks backwards and slaps her hand away. Oh. Oh no. Oh yeah, Nem reports. You just sit around and worry, must be nice. I bet you like if that was all I did too, huh? If I quit being a soldier and spend all day cuddling babies and wiping noses and fixing clothes like you did, nice and safe in the crochet forever? Damn, she's your mom! Nem turns her frightening skull on you. Stay out of this, Chev. I have never thought that, Annie, she says, laying her hand on her heart. I worry because I love you, and I always will. I'm just doing what I can to keep you safe. Love doesn't keep anyone safe, Nem explains, raising her voice enough that some of the soldiers turn their heads to watch. Her thunderous expression convinces most of them to get back to their business. Nem clenches her fist. Love didn't keep Com safe, did it? She says, her voice breaking. There's no amount of love or worry on this whole stupid planet that can do that. So you should just stop, okay? Stop or do something actually useful. I'm never gonna be like you. I'm gonna fight. Oh no. Oh, fuck you! Fuck off! What are you doing here? Get the fuck out of here, fucking base! Base pulls off from his unit and jogs over to stand beside Nem. You okay, babe? He asks, putting his hand on Animal's shoulder. She covers it with her own and angles her body towards him. Yeah, everything just galactic, Nem mutters. My mom was just about to tell me again how much she wishes I would give up being a soldier so I can pop out babies and be safe. Antecedent sputters trying to explain herself, but Base beat her to it. Anemone is an exemplary soldier, Chief Steward, he says calmly. I know it's hard for a mother to accept, but we are all much safer for her service to the colony. He puts one finger under Nem's chin, talking directly to her. And remember, Nemi, that we exist to protect people like your mother, to preserve the bonds between parents and their children. Base gives Antecedent a stiff smile. If the stars align, one day we won't lose any more sons. A soft "oh" escapes Antecedent as she bolts her eyes. Oh, you are one of the good ones, aren't you? She says, clearly trying not to cry. Oh. Just walking in the footsteps of the good men and women who served before me, ma'am, Base replies. We couldn't do it without you keeping the heart lit for us. Speaking of, I will take lunch if you have any left. Antecedent laughs and hands him a tiffin from her basket, then goes up on her toes to give him a quick hug. Over her shoulder, Base shots a cheeky wink at Nem, who rolls her eyes and snorts. Anemone, I know you are actually like in mourning because of your brother still, but really you're being just an asshole. Like real an asshole. The only person I don't have anything against is freaking this lady over here. For real, like I don't have anything against Mars, other than she's like really like, you know, Mars is really like a bitch, but it's not bad. She's not bad. I want to see something though. Is it hunting going to like open new areas of the map? Like hunt or no hunt or no? That's a good question. Is it hunt is going to open new areas of the map? Apply to be a hunter. What is the hell you're looking to for Red? Well, he can't stop you, sweets. Red's over in the garrison though. I don't like him coming around here trying to poach my people. You hear over to the garrison. Ah, it's you again, Red says. Going to try out for the county party again, are you? Base looked up from where he's cleaning a plasma rifle and skull at you. Why do we need to kill them? Vice laughs because they're killing us, Chip. Keep up. I don't want to kill animals for fun. Nah, my final answer is no. But the respect for the hit-ups, whatever. Yeah, whatever you say. Just get out of here, I don't care. I'm not going to go for the hunt. That's not my freaking thing. What I want to do, though, is other things. Like, they're aliens, clearly more advanced than us. We have a freaking alien that is a freaking, like, gardener. What should I be increasing, though? Maybe creativity. Maybe I should increase creativity. So, let's go immediately for study humanities. Oh, what the hell is this? You hear a scutting of mechanical legs. What the hell? A strange knee-high robot bursts into your engineering lab, going full tilts on its 6 spider legs. It slams into a wall hard enough to knock itself down. Seems to be having trouble getting back up again, and is flailing its metal legs around dangerously. Put it back out in the hall. Go! Ouch! It actually slashed you with that leg while scrambling out to find purchase. Stupid robot. Ho ho! Professor Hall laughs shiftlessly, jogging towards you. This little bot got away from me again. It's always busting out of the robotics lab. Whoa, a robotics lab? Yeah, they put me in charge of the robotics lab on the new ship, Hal explains. Between you and me, I think they probably asked Instance first, but she was too busy. I'm not really sure what this one is yet, he continues, and snatches the bot up with sure hands. Its legs fly widely, they have a taste of blood. If you get good enough at tinkering and want a job, come have a chat with me. Interesting? Oh my god, all my cards are red. This is not good. Okay, let's just put them down like this. And I need a 6. Oh, I can do just this one. I'm gonna... damn it! Wait, if I put this one down, maybe I will have, like, more points. Damn it, no. Oh, wait! Put this one down, I won! Ha! Take that! Just barely. I want to have the creativity. You're out of bed at noon because you're allowed to, because it's your birthday, but also because you're exhausted. You barely sleep at all that night. You've been having this nightmare since the siege, more and more every night. Like they're trying to tell you something urgent. You can't make it any sense of it. All the imagery is jungled together, all these possibilities and timelines and things that might happen. Some nights you wake up in a cold sweat, scream already in your throat. We're all going to die. You sit at the edge of your bed, run a hand through your hair, and check your hollow palm. A few people wish you happy birthday, but that's all. You guess you are getting older. Birthdays aren't as important as they used to be. Right? And Mars wants to meet you for lunch in the lounge today. You will have to practice your smile. As you enter the lounge... Jesus! Surprise! Falls behind. You did your best to play along with the act of surprise. Woo! Streamers! Balloons! Great! Surprise party. +3 on tier stage of challenges. Oh, great. Well, actually everyone who I love is here. It's like everyone who I love. This is great. All of your friends are standing around, wearing goofy hats and clapping. Nom is holding a bunch of balloons larger than they are, and Rex is wearing a cute little waiter's outfit with a bow tie. You accept their hugs and birthday wishes, trying to hide your exhaustion and demurring with a few pointed all this for me, you shouldn't have. No, really. Cal brings over a whole screen with a video call for Kitami. She looks exhausted but proud, and in her arms is a tiny little wrapped bundle buff baby. Oh my god. Look, chef, she says. Echinacea. My god, these names! Echinacea just missed your birthday by a day. You coo over the baby girl and wish Tammy speedy recovery. She looks even more tired than you are, but everyone is healthy and happy. Especially Carl. He takes the whole screen for a few minutes after you have done, so he can obsess over Tammy's new baby, even though he's probably not, well, not supposed to be, related to Echinacea. He's every bit the proud daddy. When he returns to the party, he's so happy he sounds like a total dork. He tells everybody about the new baby, beaming so proudly for Tammy they can probably take readings from Earth. Despite your exhaustion, you start to smile too. Your friends are so amazing, and they are all here because they care about you. And they are going to die! Ah, yes, of course, hello. You get some unexpected guests. The lounge begins to fill with Helio kids, mostly ones you don't know. The ones who usually keep to themselves and, well, don't much like you original stratospheric kids. Base and Name are with them, his arm wrapped over her shoulders. Names give you a little wave of acknowledgement for your birthday, which earns a weird look for Base. Hey, who invited you guys? Call says, stepping forward with his hands clenched. This is a private party. Oh, it's a public lounge, Base replies. We can sit wherever we want. Oh, don't start fighting. Carl stomped right into the midst of the Helios. You guys think that that just because you fell out of the sky, you are the wormhole gift to Vtuber? He spits out. We don't need you. We never needed you. All you do is make things worse, like this party. You rarely see Carl so ready for a fight. He doesn't seem to care that the body language of the Helios kids has changed from cocky to dangerous. You are just a bunch of fascists, Carl continues. You are Loom. Oh, this is going to get out of hand. What the frick? Oh my god. Oh god. The lounge erupts, chairs scratching across the floor as the Helios jump on their feet yelling at Carl, calling the colony illegal and Carl a fugitive. They jostle him around, but Carl plants his feet and stands his ground. You hear a bottle breaking and see someone advancing to Carl. He's not backing down. Nay, make them stop! Hey, come on guys, cut it out, Nem says tiredly. It's Chef's birthday, don't make it a big thing. They seem to respect her, so they back down, but not before a few parting libelous shots at Carl's parentage and alleged actions with animals. Oh my god. Freaking. She turns to Carl and pokes her finger in his chest. You provoked them on purpose, she says angrily. I'm not your friend anymore. Don't ask me to stick up for you if you are being an asshole. Well, Mars exclaimed, clapping her hands. That was enough excitement, I think. Let's move on to the important part. Cake and presents! Under Mars' skillful party hosting hand, the mood shifts back to festive. You enjoy your presents and your cake, but tension's boiling over like this is a bad omen for the rest of the year. Great! Luckily I'm great at fighting. Like really great at fighting. So I will be able to like break any fights. Or maybe kick some asses. Give me the cake, I'm going to give it to Carl! Yes, I know you got this. Thank you. Share it with you, obviously. Perfect. Now let me grab this though. Thank you. Okay, we have everything done over there. Where are you, Carl? Carl. Proud for Dad. Here, I have something for you. You want a cake? Here, have a cake. Perfect. There you go. You love it, I love it, we all love it. Now what the frick should I do? Like, freaking alien over there. Ah, there's so many things are happening. I think I should actually invest more in the creativity so I can have this level up to level 2. How old am I? How 18? Only 2 more to go. Ah, we're gonna be killed. Study humanities. Professor Hall hands you a stack of blank paper and a box of pencil and asks you to pass them out to the class. Today in humanity class we'll be practicing handwriting, he announces. You hear Tangent groan beside you, but Professor Hall, she whines. Why would we ever need to write by hand when we have all of hands? This exercise will be part history lesson, part future skill, he tells the class. Why, we may not always have holopalm technology here in our little colony. Our replications and computers will break down eventually, and when they do, we'll have to rely on low-tech solutions to everyday tasks. So first lesson, how to correctly hold a pencil. You and the other students get to work learning how to print by hand. It's a little bit like holding a stylus, but the texture is all wrong. Your letters are small and cramped, and you have trouble keeping them in a straight line. Tank, though, is suffering the worst. Ah, Mars laughs. Look what we finally found about Tank is good at. Look, she keeps mixing up her lower cases AS and ES. Tang is used to using a stylus with her holopan, but she's never actually drawn the letters. She fumbles like a child, bashing her fist against a holopan for the first time. It's painful to watch. You can tell she's getting more frustrated with each letter. Mars, on the other hand, he has a lovely penmanship. She can even write in cursive. My papa taught me when I was little, she says, showing off her paper. Culture people know how to write for real. Is that handwritten a seismograph? I will help you, Tangent. Ah, damn it. I don't need your help, Tang sneers. She hates being bad at something, but being patronized is even worse. Just let me do it myself, she grumbles, bailing up her fifth piece of paper and tossing it on the floor. Mars laughed, but after a few minutes of tense silence, she looks over to Tang's work. You're pressing too hard, Mars tells her softly. Losing your grip, different from typing in the air with your stylus. Try moving with your shoulder instead of your wrist and fingers. Tang takes a deep breath and tries again, slowly and deliberate. Mars nods and slides closer, putting her hand on Tang's and guiding her pencil on the paper. There, see, you're getting it, she murmured. Tang's cheeks go pink. Aww, you two, for real? I didn't ship you, like, no. I really didn't ship you. Like, didn't, I never did. But interesting. After a minute, Tang sees her attention and her writing starts to flow more natural. Thanks, she stammers, pushing her change away from Mars. I wouldn't have, like, I didn't ship them at all. Oh my god, it's all red. Well, we can actually go super fast because I put this one down, that is 14. Then we put this one down, that is 8. Then we put this one down, that is 5. Then we put this one down, that is 4. Then we put this one down, that is 4. And we have a goal. Done it, give it to me. Plus 1 creativity, how much more? Ah, 1 more? Really? Just 1 more and we're done. Oh, that's right, I want to give her the medicinal thing. Maybe she will like it. I have something for you. Do you want medicinal roots? Oh, yes! This is interesting. It's all Tang says, taking the roots and turning them over in her hand. Her lips curl in distaste as the dirt that clings to them. No, really, she protests when she sees the look on your face. I'm going to analyze this root to see if they have any useful properties. They might be medicinal. She turns to walk away, then reminds herself, thank you, she adds, almost as an afterthought. Very interesting, I knew she would love it. I should go and see if anyone has anything to say, you freaking asshole. I'm going to freaking kick your asses. Nothing over here, nothing over there, nothing over here, nothing over there, nothing over there, nothing over there, nothing over there. Opposite attract, clearly. Clearly they do. I couldn't be happy for them. Let's go for study humanities again. What? You are heading back to your quarters at the end of the day, and you pass by the med bay, you hear shouts and scrambling from within. Several surveyors have come back with serious wounds, not the usual broken limbs and sunstroke. One of them is holding a towel to her own leg, striking blood flow from a massive animal bite. Another looks nearly blindfolded from acid. It looked like chaos in there. I couldn't hear. Oh my god, 50 or higher biology. How much do I have? Oh my, because of 2. Ah, damn it. Watch unobtrusively. And I get 2 biology. Good. Chuck, that was terrible. Dr. Instant fixed them up, but there was a lot of blood. It really seems like she could use an assistant nurse. It's hard to look away while Instance is operating. You learn a thing or two about humanitarian autonomy, but lose your appetite for dinner in the process. Don't worry. I'm doing this just for the... Ah, damn it. Oh, but it's all red, so I can actually, like, make a good set of freaking pairs. Take that. 33. Exactly 33. Oh, if I put this one down and I put this one up, I have 35. Take a look at that. Better than ever. Good. Next thing of creativity are done. Just exactly what I wanted. Give me another perk then. Next month. Give it to me. Oh! Small skill food. 5% chance to gain 1 extra skill. It's actually super cool. Ah, Tabby! How are you doing? Oh, there you are, Chef. Tammy bounced over to you in a bright mood. Her daughter, Echinaxia, in a sling at her bosom. Could you do me a big favor and come with me to the cafe? I need your opinion and I think I may make it. With pleasure. What the frick? Another happy birthday? What? What is happening? Surprise! Happy birthday, Chef! It's not your birthday, but as you walk into the cafeteria, all your friends jump and cheering. They're wearing these Nick party hats, throwing streamers and blowing noisemakers. And you're pretty sure you can see entire displays of cupcakes. Real ones, not soy cakes. Ooh. Tammy skips towards you and throws her arms around you, squishing Echinacea in her slide between you. Ah! You spot that it's not your birthday, but Tammy just laughs. I know it's not your birthday, silly, but you have been feeling under the weather, and I wanted to show you how much we all love you. Ah! You're all going to die, by the way, I'm pretty sure of that. And probably it's going to be my doing. I'm kind of a loose cannon. The other raises their glasses to you. They cheer happy birthday again, laughing at the joke. You can feel their love like a blanket wrapping around your shoulders. You are so special to us, Chef, Tammy says. Echinacea gurgles and lets a warming wank at Tammy, and Tammy bounces from side to side. I want you to enjoy yourself. Go ahead and mingle while I put the finishing touches on everything, okay? Oh. Tammy gives you one last sunny smile as she bustles away. The sounds of Echinacea fussing and crying is audible over the murmur of conversation that erupts as the party begins to in earnest. What do you do? Neb, I still think you have a redemption arc to do. Neb is sitting cross-legged on the top of one of the tables, flipping a coin. Hey, Chef, she says as you approach. Snatches the coin out of the air with a crooked grin. Heads or tails? Heads! Neb slaps the coin on the back of the hand. Heads, she exclaims. 100% accuracy. Too bad you can't do that on the range. I freaking defeated your boyfriend, like a lot of times, actually. Nems holds the coin up to you. It's a challenge coin, she says proudly. The Helosaurus have this thing where you gotta always have your coin with you, because if someone wants to see it and you don't have it, they get to nail you in the arm. What? She punches the air. It freaking rules! I'm not pretty, I know them. I'm not so sure about that. You're going to know that. Okay, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, Bones. Have a lovely day. Night, actually. It's night for you. Have a lovely night. Nem produces a second coin from her pocket and presses it into your hand. She kisses you noisily on the cheeks. Got one for you. Happy birthday, friendo. You're the best. Over the end of the party, you can hear Echinacea shrieking fury. What now? Then to find Tammy, she's my best friend after all. You leave the party behind, seeking out Tammy. When she sees you, she makes a shooting motion. No, she says, go enjoy your party. Echinacea squawks, pulling at Tammy's hair. She winces and patiently pries the baby, shoving grasping hands from her hair. Seriously, goodness, don't waste your time here with me. Oh. Nowhere I'd rather be than with you. That's real. Tammy expression goes soft. Oh, she says, that's so nice of you to say. Yeah. Oh my god, is the little rascal, Nougat! She's now a grown up. Oh my god! I remember you when you were a child and you were breaking everything around you, like super like crazy. Interesting. It must be weird. Well, I'm going to be a professor, so it's going to be weird looking at my freaking class grow. But wow, weird thing, like watching you grow. I love this game because it's about growth, and it's so cool about it. So cool. Tammy flags down Nougat, who's been running plates back and forth. Could you please play with Echinacea for a little bit? Cheb and I are going to have to get some air. Echinacea gurgles happily as Nougat takes her, and Tammy turns to you. Okay, I'm all yours, Cheb. I just wanted to tell you that you're so cool, Tammy. You're so cool, so sweet. You're the best. You and Tammy slip on out the side door of the cafe and sets off towards the garden. Tammy seems grateful for the break. She chats animatedly about the plans to build a new crochet. Now that the second wave of colonists are beginning to realize the benefit of raising children communally instead of saddling whoever burdened them with all the responsibility. I hope that means Echinacea will have lots of other crochet soon, just like we did, Tammy says with a wistful smile. I just want her to be happy, like we were. Aww. You both look over at the walls and the threat of danger they represent. Tammy doesn't comment on her use of the past tense, and you let it sit in the air between you. No awkward, just accepting. It's quiet in the garden as this time of day, everyone either at the party or catching some rest while the suns are at their highest. A garden hops in by on spindly bird legs. You and Tammy are alone. Even in your silence, Tammy senses you might have something to say. What's on your mind? I'm just so lucky to have you as a friend. Tammy gently laughs, fill the air. She slips her arm in yours and rests her head against you. Aw. I'm the one who's lucky, Chev. I don't know why you choose to be my friend, but I'm so grateful. You and Tammy enjoy a few more minutes together in the garden, cloud watching and talking about whatever crosses your mind. Tammy's simple thankfulness is infectious, from her excitement over a new flower to her steadfast love for you shining through her every word. You can feel your heart unburden itself with each step, dropping your troubles like stones to mark where you have been. Tammy cared. Yeah, I have something new. Eventually, it's time to head back to the party. There are cupcakes to eat, after all. Tammy's care level 3, double card to that. Oh. What are you doing, you little menace? Why do you have a cat tail? Wait, is that your augmentation? Are you part of feline? That's actually cool, Nougat. Tammy takes Echinacea back from Nougat, but before you can rejoin the party, Tammy stops you with a hand on your arm. Wait, I have a present for you too. You protest that Tammy already done enough, but Tammy hearing none of it as she presses a book into your hand. The title reads 100 Reasons Why I Love You. Aww. The book is filled cover to cover with memories, fun observations, and even little sketches, all in Tammy's loving hand. Aww. There is more than 100, she says shyly, tugging on her ear. I wrote the title first, but then I couldn't stop writing. You don't know what to say. Tammy's simple, the best. Yes. The rest of the party goes off without a hitch. Even little Echinacea is well behaving now, letting Tammy light the cupcakes. As you blow out your candles and everyone cheers, your only wish is to be able to feel like this forever, surrounded by love and support. That was such a cute event! God damn! So cute! So freaking cute! Okay, what do we have over here? This! I have a weird feeling. This. I have a weird feeling this. Think I have something that might interest you. Bobber fruit. What about it? Thank you. This says clearly sure about how to react. I will find something to do with it. Damn it. What did you like this? What did you like? Where is the other? Ooh! Where is the other troublemaker? Where is freaking? There they are. Hey, you! I have a crystal for you. I have a present for you. Rock crystal. Take it. You love it. I know you like it because it makes rainbows. Take it. You will love it. Have a stone collection. Everyone needs to have a stone collection. I should try to do something good. Let me see. Persuasion. It will be good to have an increase, I think. All the other... Well, I could go for some of this. I would love to have animals up, though. I don't know where to go, right? Like, what should I do? Maybe I could go to the freaking forest in the valley. To perception and to biology. Let's go there. Okay, here we are. Here we are. What do you have to say? Chief of Utopia stops you on this near the spot. Feel that? She asks. You can feel a kind of ominous distant thumping pulsing regularly through the ground. This looks exciting. This time we're gonna figure out what that is for sure. Utopia was you off, focusing on her readings. Well, this time we're gonna do it. Growth on time travel. Indeed. Your instruments are not precise enough to help. What? Follow the sound. This is super easy, barely inconvenience. Take a look. Oh, look at the cards that I have. Oh my god, this is... Oh my god, I'm going to freaking, like, destroy this. But this one... Wait, if I actually do, like... If I actually keep this one, put this one down, and this one that is unchanged. Ah, damn it, it's not unchanged. What am I doing? -4 to the last card. It's such a weird thing. Let's put this one down. There we go. So a good way to do it. And then we can go for freaking stay cool. Let's put this one, this one, this one. +6 if this is the highest value. Wait, if I like take this one out though. Wait, I have an idea. Let's put this one down, this one down, this one down, and we have 13. There we go. And after that, we just go like this. Already done it. Oh damn it! If total equals gold. So wait. If I do like, let me see. If I put this one down and this one down. Oh yeah. Equal total equals gold. Got it. Give me the 5 kudos. Yeah. Let's go. Do it. What the frick is this? You find a machine? An ancient broken down machine, like a small pyramid-shaped building made from some kind of dark stone or bone. That looks more like it grew that way. Thought of the Thumber. What the frick? Except it isn't broken. It's just so very old and overgrown. It looks more like a pile of rubble and roots than a building or an engine or whatever it was. Still, a thumping noise comes from it. The vibrations are strong here, making your guts feel weird. Ah, damn it! I don't have engineering! You don't notice it at first, but there is a curious path on the ground moving away from the machine. A line half a meter wide where the dirt is a little more warm and bare. It's kind of in a strange line to the west, or coming from the west. Could I have made this path, or the thumper itself? Marvel at it. And I got to engineering. I should have my augmentation has actually been of reasoning. It's a shame that I didn't put it all in reasoning. You run your hand over its pitted, vibrant surface. How could something so unbelievably old still work? It's definitely not natural. You can even see something like writing carved deep into the not quite rock. This started making uns noises under his breath to the beat of the thumper. Spread the sick beat. Eventually, you head back to share your finds with Utopia. Total and ancient civilization, this insist. Utopia scratches her head. Suppose, maybe, she says. You say it look ancient, right? Perhaps there could have been another ship here long ago. We have found other signs, but nothing active like this. Oh, the Smyrges expedition, finally! Oh, so I needed to have this thing done? Damn it. It seems to be pointing west or receiving something. She snaps her fingers. There's some right ugly ridge lines out there that have kept us from checking that direction, but we got gliders and motivation. That's half the battle. She makes a note in her holopan. I will open up the western breasting ridges for surveyors, she says. Then cries, "Ooh, say that 3 times fast." This is right, it's definitely aliens. This not solemnly. Okay, so I want to actually go back. Go home. It's enough. Are you sure? Yes, go home. We have a new area to explore, more important than the other one. Give me the freaking biology, thank you. Okay. Early pollen. Mid pollen. The shiver is just strong enough. How can I Okay, lady, I have something for you that might remind you of your brother. I got something for you. Freaking egg. Take it. You're a hero, Nan says, taking the egg, and I'm starving. I'm gonna get the kitchen to cook this up right away. Go for it. Okay, everyone else is ready and done. So I want to go immediately into the freaking ridges. Forget any other thing. I'm going to go straight there. Sorry, the freaking ridge. Let's go. Even though I'm not prepared for this, I'm going to do it. What the frick is this place? Jesus! The only way to the West Bridges is by glider, part vehicle, part kite, and all adrenaline. You land on the rocky broken up spite of the nearest ridge and nearly fall over when you look down at the plummeting slope into the basin below. You're a long way up. There's an Utopia gliding beside you. Phew! Utopia exclaims. You handle that glider like a champ, this. You too, champ. She peers down over the slope of the ridge. A lot more exciting than the swamps, right? I want you two to stick together out here. It's dangerous in those ancient covering domains ruins. Ha! Convergent domains? Huh? What? What? You look around, the landscape is like nothing you have ever seen before. Dry, cracked soil gives way to steep cliffs, and that little vegetation here is brittle and sharp. You can feel the dry air wake away the moisture in your lips. Wait, what the heck is that? Please, Utopia, get cute little nose doing on her cute little face. Strange device. Glowing thingy on the ground. Should I keep... I will keep flirting with Utopia, why the frick not? Utopia narrows her eyes at you and stares you down. Then she breaks into a grin. I don't know what you're playing at, Jeb. She puts extra emphasis on her accent. But you ain't getting any special treatment for yours truly, just for bothering me up. You have to pull your weight, but like the rest of the surveyors here. Now go on, kid, try not to fall off a cliff. I freaking love Utopia. But I know I'm only 18, and you're 31. But still, find you cute as hell. Okay, we got one thing over here. There is a strange heat haze shimmering across the path ahead. Oddly, it doesn't clear up as you get closer. The mirage effect is very strong. The refracted air makes it look like there is a pool of water on the ground and plants waving around it. But something is just off about the illusion. You can't put your finger on why. Investigate. Put this one down. And then we put this one down. And then we put like this one. And we put this one and this one. Perfect. It's round. We put this one down. And then we go for this one down, and this one down. And I still didn't do it, but I will push through. The faster you move, the faster the mirage disperses. You approach cautiously. As you do, you realize that what is wrong about the mirage. It's impossible. The plants on the other side of the haze are different. Not just widely bubbly from the layers of air, but bigger, older. It's different time of day, even in the morning. Then you see him. See? It's you! Through the heat haze, you see yourself in the distance, walking towards you. You move to the edge of the mirage and peek around it, but he isn't there. You can only see him through the heat haze, like it's some kind of doorway or mirror. Jump through the mirage. You take a running leap and jump through the heat haze. You're surprised to find yourself on the other side, alone, with everything looking very normal. You turn around, the heat haze is gone. You're pretty sure you're still where you started, still morning. Weird. Great, more time things weird. What the frick? What the frick did I just want? Strange device. Okay, got it. I guess. I got a strange device. A beautiful little locust lands in your arm. It calmly washes its face with its forearms and vibrates its wings. It's like it's cooling off. Oh, the poor little guy, it's all alone. Befriend it. And we're gonna go for, well, we're gonna go for this, this, and this. Perfect, next round. Now we're gonna go for this, 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 and this. And then we're gonna go for this, this, and we won. But I still haven't won like I want to. Not this one, let's put this one and this one. No, wait, I remember this one and this one. Ha! Give me the perception. You look it up on your holopan. It's a musk wing, named because when it's frightened, it opens its wings all the way and flicks them forward, making it look like a grimacing manticore. Scary. But even scarier is how much they can eat. They usually eat leafy plant matter, but they are not above eating fabric, wood, hair, or even skin. They swarm in dust and in hot places like the ridges. You see something out of the corner of your eyes and looks up from your new friend. In the distance you see haze above the ground. It's the locust. Each one bigger than your fist. These insectos can eat their weight in under an hour. There are millions of them out here, and they will be here soon. Your body takes off to join its friends, and you gotta go. You make it your glider in time, thankfully. You come back to this place later in the week, but foliage there has been is no stripped bare. The only things still standing are the crystals, glittering in the sunlight. Interesting. Do we have any other strange artifact over here to, like, pick up? What is all this place? What's over here, though? Yeah, let's do it. A precarious natural land bridges drops down sharply on both sides. You kick a rock over the side, but don't hear it hit the bottom. Do you cross? Of course, I have perception 30 or higher. Up to the higher height. Ooh, take it. You shuffle across it slowly, examining the cracks and sticking to the solid places. You accidentally send a few more pebbles skittering over the edge, and think better than me. Better than me. Okay, this is the way I could have gone. Okay. Now let's go to the left. Keep exploring this place. What is this? The sounds go behind the cloud, and you feel a light splattering of rain. It's sightless into the dry, hot ground around you, providing a little relief from the heat of the day. Then you realize you don't see a single cloud in the sky ahead of you, and it almost never rains in the western resting ridges. The plants here rely on nighttime dew for moisture. Look up. A herd of flood clouds are bubbling overhead, like hot air balloons, drifting west in the prevailing winds. You have seen these creatures being milked in the colony's farms. During migration season, their helium sacs swell to take them lighter than air, so they can safely travel great distances. You have also heard what they used to for ballast. That wasn't rain at all, it was flood cow piss. God damn it. You try to dodge another shower, but it splatters down on you, soaking you head to shoulders. Oh, gross. At least the heat makes it evaporate quickly. Well, it wasn't rain. That's for certain. Why do I have one over here? Like, what? It doesn't have anything over there. Oh, crystal. Every so often, you see absolutely massive creatures here, like giant snake dragons with thousands of legs and shimmering scales. They're so large that if one crosses your path, you are in for a wait. Which is exactly what you're doing. The gargantuan dragon has been slowly lumbering over this ridge for at least half an hour, its body disappearing into the heat haze of the chasm on both sides. Its feet slowly undulate across the cracking soil, making shushing noises and crackling boulders in its wake. Climb up on his back. Yes! The creature is moving more than slowly enough for you to climb up using its large, softly spikes and handholds. It's going to take hours to get anywhere interesting, but for up here on its back you can see further. Also, there are other creatures up here. You have climbed up right next to a cluster of dwarf moths, heads tucked under their wings like they're sleeping. And in the other direction there is even a bush mob. Or rather, it looks like a pile of rocks and some twigs. Wait and see where it's going. Why not? Centimeter by centimeter, the Goliath makes its way into the chasm. You feel the air grow thicker and less hospitable, until the sheer density of the heat and the drag make you feel genuinely concerned for your safety. You climb up the creature's back, segment by segment, until you're back on top of the ridge, then drop down on the other side. Whew, scary. Scary, but interesting. Oh, what the hell? Ah, yellow flower, pick it up. Okay, that's one way to do it. What is this other way? Okay, this is another way, artifact. You're stronger alone when suddenly you are buffeted by a hot wind. No, like, very hot wind, lethally hot. The ridges are already baking, but all of a sudden it feels like you are trapped in a nuclear reactor. Your skin dries out and your lips begin to crack. Your eyes will feel sandpaper. Find the freaking source. You take careful readings from a distance, triangulate them, and discovering the source of the wind. A red, sports ball-sized crystal emanator hiding in a small crevice. When you smash it, it doesn't shatter like crystal. It almost looked like it could have been organic. Was it some kind of defense barrier? Yet another weird mystery of the ridges. You are too worn out and tired to continue. You have to go home now. You're back! To Perception 3 Engineering. I know exactly what Dix will like. I know exactly what he will like. You don't like my last present, I can't give you another one. Haha, nothing to see here. Okay, so I can't do shit. So what I should do is actually go to rest near the wall. Relax on the walls. There's also relaxing on the wall. He greets you with a question. Hey, Chev, if you could push a button and it will kill everyone on Earth, but the colony will survive forever, would you do it? What if it was the opposite, and you could push a button and we all die, but you could fix all the problems for everyone on Earth? You barely know how to answer. The question plagues you for a whole month. Normal? Oh yeah, please, forget the Sportsfall. Yeah, please, forget it. Do you want to forget playing Sportsfall? Yes. Sorry, that's a thing that I don't want to keep on my memory. Does anybody wants to talk about anything? I have another plant for you, though. That's something for you. Here, have a medical root. You are like a doctor, so take it. You will love it. And then, you, beloved Nomi Nomi, I have something for you, too. I have a present for you. Here, I have a crystal that you love. I know you love it. Perfect. Then I have oh, this, you're gonna love this thing that I have found outside. This, I think I know exactly what you want. Does this interest you? Strange device. Yep, like strange device, I knew it. This I like Tom when he sees your gift. Whoa, he says, taking them from you with enchanted delight. Is this? Where did you find this? Looks some kind of alien artifact. It's gotta be. It is. And I don't have anything else to give. What do you like, though? Like, you're a lady, what do you like? You might like the flower. Maybe. Oh, she actually likes little flowers. Take a look at that. She doesn't open up to look at it. A flower, a chipped gift, but I suppose I will look good in my hair. Thank you. You're welcome. We need to go immediately back into the freaking chasm. The rich, yes, just say the rich. Don't say the full name, I will just stutter and fall. There we go. We're back. What we should do is actually go straight to the right, then up, then do this event over here because I want to do it. You're getting thirsty. You fill your backpack canteen, but it's missing. Somehow you lost it and left this morning, and you're all out of drink water. The sun are high and hot in the sky, making the ground waver with heat haze mirages. Your mouth feels dry, so dry, and your head is starting to ache. You're pretty far from the outpost. You could take it back, but that'll be it for the expedition. You don't have to go home. Search for water. Should be easy. Card becomes 3. Well, I could do something interesting with that if the cards become 3. Let's put something that is not that good. Then put this one up, then put this one up, and then put this one down. And then we will go for this one, this one, this one, and this one. 24. And then we go for this one, this one, this one. And we won. Then we put this one and put this one, and I should have the super goal. Yes! Win it! Your perception. There is no natural water around, but in your search you turn up your old canteen. Wow, that was lucky. That was lucky. Like I did. Nothing over here. Let's go down. Already explore all this area. Though I'm really curious, what about this? Well, let's take it. You are treated to a spectacular sight, an enormous long caterpillar, dragon kind of creature way off in the distance, its thousands of legs and kilometers of shimmering bodies snaking in and out of the haze at the bottom of his chunks. You just watch it, it's terrifying. It's like a train. Take some readings. It's so far away, but your record is moving coordinates and take a video to Utopia. Done it. Yeah, nothing over here yet. But interesting nonetheless. Oh, what's about it? Gover Games, welcome. Lazuli, welcome both. Welcome, Sophistica, she probably likes diamonds. Oh, that's probably a thing, indeed. Welcome both, thank you for coming to the stream. We are reaching the end of the game, more or less. My character is 18, so... I love that I'm trying to seduce Utopia every single time I can. Super fun. She just takes you out every time. Fate, dang it. Oh. How was the Fate games? I played it a long time ago, but they were super good indeed. The path ahead is blocked by a field of snaking vines and brambles. They're flowering, enormous happy blossoms, swaying in the shimmering heat waves. You can push through them, but your holopan beeps a warning. A radiation warning! Ha! What? This flower seems to be highly radioactive. Far too radioactive for the mild shielding your suit provides. You might be able to pass through, if you don't mind feeling the effects of radiation sickness until you can detox at the medbay. Well, if it doesn't kill you outright. Radiation is unpredictable. Take a freaking sample, obviously. Just snag a sample you can study later in geoponics. Radioactive plants. Okay, now turn around. I'm not going to do that stupid thing. Imagine going through a freaking radioactive thing. Oh, this is mine. Thank you. Luckily I can go around, though. Oh my god, what the frick is this? Where is this taking me now? Oh, flower. Where is this taking me? What the frick is this diamond? Is anything over there? I want to know. You investigate a weird squeaky noise. Let me see if there is something over here. What's a bit of cancer in the morning, indeed. You investigate a weird squeaky noise, eventually following to the source. A whole swarm of bounce whistles are gathering on a cliff above you. You watch as they throw their tiny bodies off to the edge, plummeting past you and out of sight. They scream and screech in excitement. Okay, weird. I will freaking get a ghost to investigate, of course. Can I do it? Perception 10 or higher. Let's do it. I want to see what I'm doing. You pick your way down the slope, finding a second heart of miraculously unharmed whistles at the bottom. As you watch them, one lands on your head and, squeaking indignantly, goes to join to the rest of its kin. Ouch. You hear the flapping of wings and look up. A whole colony of pink and orange dolph's mouth cling to the rock over heat, nearly camouflage. As the squeaking of the whistles about reaches a fever pitch, the dolphins relentlessly take off from the cliff and flutter around. You watch as one of the little creatures pinches off the edge of the cliff and lands square on the dolphin's back, sending the bomb plummeting to the bottom. As the large moth crashes fatally into the ground, the wizard curls his body and bounces harmlessly away, then scurries back to feed on the prey. Interesting way of counting. You recall the screeching on your holopan. What a noise! Okay, what's over here? Another alien artifact. Give it to me. Perfect. Strange device. Yeah, probably a freaking environmentalist kind of like aliens were here. I'm pretty sure of it. Stellaris environmentally, guys. Environmentalist. Radiation really spikes up today, indeed. You're walking along the ridge when your foot knocks some rocks from the slope. You anticipate the familiar clatter as they plunge down into the chasm, but realize it's silence, just the wind. You peer down the slope, nothing falling. Wait! The rock just is locked with your foot or just floating? Huh? You take a step forward and realize you feel lighter too, like you have been taking off your mountaineering gear. You take another step forward. It's a struggle to keep your foot on the ground. With one more step forward, you realize it's impossible to take both feet off the ground. You're floating. You nod your foot and let the momentum float you forward a few feet, feeling more untethered by gravity the farther forward you go. Your ridge line is narrow, but with a step drop on either side. There's no way around this strange anti-gravity field, and if you fall out of it, you might plummet into the chasm. Onward! Oh my god, I have all red. Okay, we can put this one down, and then... Wait. Right, if I take this one down... No, take this one down. Put this one down. Okay, that's actually kind of... Wait, I have another idea. We have this one that is 8, right? Because it has a +2. But the best thing I could do is actually put this one down. Because if I put this one down, I still have more points. And then we put this one down, we have 21. After that, we should go bonus to pairs. So let me put this one down. Then we will put this horrible thing down. Then we will put this thing down and this thing down, and we have 3. Okay. I need 30 now. We put this one down. And then, well... Maybe if I put this one down and then this one down. I have 26, damn it. What about if I put this one down? 26 still. Okay, I can push through. Why not? A little stress didn't kill nobody. What did I win? Engineering. You float forward and allow yourself to rise higher and higher until you're able to swim and tumble through the air with ease. Woohoo! Whoa, whoa! You're totally weightless. You float over a shiny, lumpy road jutting up from the spine of the ridge. As you pass over it, you feel gravity gently beginning to embrace you again, pulling you back down. Your feet touch the ground again on the other side, and your legs immediately give out. What a rush! You mark the location on your back for other surveyors. Careful anti-gravity area, don't go through it. Don't be stupid like me. Oh, this! Finally found someone to talk to. This is an entirely different person when he's outside the colony walls, without people constantly trying to correct his social behavior. It's like he's blossomed into someone who's actually confident. The more time you spend with him out here, the more glimpses you catch of the realness. But you can't do this, he says, jumping off a huge boulder and doing a cool roll at the end. Wait, no. But you can't do it with your eyes closed. I can. Ha! I'm not trying to seduce. I don't try to seduce this, but I love the idea. You and this cardboard around, daring each other to do more and more dangerous thing. This isn't scared of anything. You think you see something up one of the plateaus above you. The cliffside is covered in convenient vines. There it is to climb up there. This climbing up the cliff, no problem. He turns around the top. Now your turn. Well, you dare him, so you gotta follow through. The vines are slippery and dangerous, and some of them are even alive. And wiggle when you grab them. You lose your grip right on the top, and you slip and start to fall. But this grabs you. Thank God. Got you! This exclaims, pulling you over the edge. Thank you! Your heart is thumping, and you're all sweaty from fear, but you did it! This looks so calm and collected, even though he just climbed the same treacherous wall and had to save you from a long fall. Why doesn't he ever seem scared? The plateau is empty, but it provides a great view to look out over the wrestling ridges. You and these take a break and watch the shadows creep across the dusty, craggy landscape. This is life, this says. No school, no gossip, no bullies. No one tells me what to do or what to think. Oh, I learned. What is the disarmament? He drops his elbow up his knee and squints into the suns. Even with my augmentation, in the colony I always feel like such a coward. But maybe the problem isn't me. It's everyone else, you know? I'm not scared of any of the usual stuff. Monsters getting hurt, even dying. Like, who cares? He continues. But humans keep finding ways to control people with fear. Well, they can't control me. So your freaking augmentation is to freaking not have fear. I will never call you a coward again. You might not be alive right now if it weren't for his fearless and fast thinking. It wasn't that long of a fall, he says, but you can tell he's a little pleased you understand too. This is actually such a cool character. I love him. Fearless sounds like a real mixed blessing. Indeed it does. Indeed it does. I'm hearing something. Oh, another one of these something things. Let me pick this up though. One of you. Whatever you are. What are you? You find your way blocked by a massive wall. No, a hollow pillar, knocked over and lying on its side in the sand. It's absolutely massive. It stretches to your left and right, at least a kilometer in each direction. Though at some point it crumbled enough that you could likely scale over it. What the freak? Check it out. Okay, so checking it out, and we can do something like... Oh, look at this. If I put this one down, and then I put this one down. Ah, damn it, no. Okay, no. I should put this one down then. Oh, wait, if I put this one down, maybe... Okay, it keeps up. Okay, that's great. That's super great. Okay, that's great. After that, we should go for... this, and this. Okay, that's a great combo. Now, what do we have? The unchangeable card over here. So if I put this one down and this one down, it's unchangeable, which gives me like plus. Good. Now I put this one down. And then if I go like put this one down and then this one down. Ah, damn it, but push through. 3 engineering. It's great. This looks giddy as you follow the pillars to its base. A large pyramid almost entirely lost under the sand. You brush away some of the sand and find that the pyramid is inscribed on all sides with pictures of, well, wormholes, you think. The pillar must have once stretched up into the sky. Maybe it was some kind of observatory or sacred building, or just a monument to the wormhole. Mysterious! Ha! Funny! Love it! What is all of this? What is this place? Oh, I found a flower. Give it to me. Oh, another flower. Give it to me. Well, there is an event over here, but I think I want actually to invest my thing in this one. You haven't been down into the deepest crevice of the ridges, where the crystals grow thick and the air is stagnant and dead. It's already sweltering on the ridges, but the chasm, you can see that heat wrapping in the air almost like it's permanent fog. Vtuber say the air is so thick and still that you can't even use your glider down there. At least one thing survives in the haze, though. When you take a break for lunch one day, you can see flickers of silver dart in and out of the fog, like ripples of light on a lake. As you unpack your tiffin box, the silver flashes come out of the fog and begin to surround you. They are animals, eyeless, almost translucent creatures about the length of your arm, trailing meters along tentacles behind them. Their mournful hosting is magical and strange. You look them up on your holopalm. Oh, air squid babies. Wait, air squids are predators. Perceived challenge. Let's go. The pyramids were actually built by aliens. Well, looks like it. Double the card to that side. So if I put this one down, and then I put this one down, take a look at that amount of points. And after that, if I go for unchangeable, and then I go for freaking this one, and I put this one down, we have a lot of points over there. And then we need, oh my god, I need a lot. Let's put this one down then. Wait, let's put this one down actually. And then put this one down. And then put this one down. I won! But I'm not okay with that. Let me one a little higher. There we go, super goal. Just what I wanted. Win. To perception, -1 kudos. Dah. You duck behind some roots and keep perfectly still as the creepy creatures float around and pass you. They don't seem to be hunting for food, they must be on their way somewhere. Until they suddenly turn back and zero in your location. You find yourself surrounded by curious baby air squids as their tentacles begin to pierce over to the ground, looking for you. Ha! You're not gonna get eaten today. You leave your teeth in and bolt, paying no heed to the noise you are making as rock clatters down the side of the chasm. As you run, you swear you run right past someone. What? Where did he came from? Behind you, you think you hear him make a low hooting noise. By the time you realize the air squids are no longer chasing you, and he's gone. Ooh, mysterious stranger. I love this card though. You're too worn out and tired to continue. You have to go home now. I love the mysterious stranger thing, but we know that there is a freaking alien, the freaking perseverance guy. Oh yes, Governor Loom. Freaking psychopath and stupid asshole. This year, Governor Loom's ascension to the Vertumnalia stage is heralded by an entire military band, their instruments shiny and nano-printed new. They march out of command information, splitting and forming a phalanx at the foot of the stage as Loom takes his place before you. Spotlights turn on with heavy ka-chunk noises, illuminating Loom in a hollow floating dust particle. He spreads his arms wide. How did you end up here, President? I don't understand it. Hello, Vertumna! His voice flew over the speakers. Are we winning or what? I want to kick your ass. The reaction is mixed. You look around. It's easy to see the ones cheering the loudest are the Helios and people who have fully adopted their mentality, like them. The Stratos are more reserved, some even silent. Security Chief Red is one of them, his usual stone expression hiding his true feelings. Regardless, there is enough cheering that Loom has to wait for it to die down before he continues. We are killing it out there, people! He exclaims. Every day, we claw a little more territory from the savage aliens on this planet. A Watatopod arcs through the air and lands with a broken splot at Loom's feet, splattering him with juice. You don't see who threw it, but the faction from Japonics is looking restless. They begin to cheer and stomp their feet. Loom continues on, raising his fist. Those Xenos attacked us first, and now they're learning, don't mess with humankind. The crowd is now evenly split between cheering and booing. The Stratos are agitated, and you hear calls from things to return to how they were, and how Loom and his soldiers are killing the planet. Even the council, line up before the stage and facing the crowd, look conflicted. That ain't how it is, Utopia. That ain't how it is. Utopia turns and holds up at Loom. You don't even know what it's like out there. You just send folks out to die for your stupid war. Utopia hops on stage and routes her own heart speak through the speakers. Utopia, my lord, please don't do this. He's lying, she yells bitterly. This year we lost 2 surveyors in the swamps, Sorrel and Queening. They'd be alive today if Loom hadn't sent them to clear out a manticore dam for no good reason. She jams her fingers against the governor's chest. Oh, the only threat to our colony here is you. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus! Well, oh, this is a future martial law. I sense it too. Loom's smile doesn't change, but his eyes go cold. He snatches Utopia helms and calmly, slowly, crushes her holopan crystal with his thumb. You can hear the crunch of the bones of her hand before her feet cuts out. Jesus! Utopia yelps at her knees, buckled with the pain, her bravado gone. She holds her broken hand to her chest and is too shocked to resist when Loom shoves her off stage. I'm going to kick this man's ass. I'm going to kill this man. I'm going to freaking kill him. I don't care what it takes. The crowd is stunned into silence as well. Loom clears his throat and approaches the end of the stage, looming tall over the council. Thank you for your input, he says icily. Your concerns have been noted. This isn't the buffoon Loom presents on his daily holoblogs, or the nuisance he is when he visits a work site. You see something in his eyes you have only caught glimmers of before. Hatred. You Stratos are lucky we didn't crush you under our boots and take your colony by force, he sneers. Before we got here, this colony was doomed. You're only alive because I was merciful. Just a bunch of burnt-out hippie fugitives. What was your plan for surviving out here? Wishful thinking? Singing songs and talking to animals? Laughter rips through the Helios. You! He gestures to the council, then jerks his thumb on his chest. Need us! Not the other way around. I'm done pretending I need to listen to your opinions. If you want to leave, you will do what I say. He stares at Dr. Instance, who glares up at him with hate in her eyes as she stands to Utopia's hand. Maybe it's time to clean house, he threatens. We need team players here. Ones who share one vision for the future of Vertumna. After a few tense moments, Sex clears their throat. Sir, shall I continue with the tradition formalities now? Loom skulls down at Sek, then throws his hands in the air. Whatever, do it. If it makes you feel better, you are all cowards. He turns and stalks off the stage, his marching band scrambling to follow him with his exit song. As promised, there are no contests this year, but there is plenty of food and alcohol. As the suns begin to set, the Helios, including Base and Nem, head straight for it and look ready to party into the night. The other team seems a little less at ease. This, quite predictably, has already left. Like, I could go and find these, but hanging out with the Stratos seems like the best idea, I think. Hang out with the Stratos. I know you think he's evil, Tammy says, holding Echinacea to her shoulder while she speaks urgently to Cal. But don't you think, even a little bit, that he's right about Vertumna being too dangerous? Cal crosses his arms and shakes his head. Killing is never right, Tammy, he replies. We can't fight the whole planet. If we meet violence with violence, it's just numbers, they're going to win. We have to find a better way or we are all going to die anyway. Tammy's chin bobbles, but she clenches it defiantly. Just want to have a family, Cal, she insists. Why can't we have one place on this awful planet where can we safe? She adjusts a kidney against her chest. I think it's worth defending this one space for ourselves. The monster can live somewhere else, just not here. Carl's right, all killing is wrong. Carl nods, grateful for the backup, and Tammy sighs. I guess, she says hesitantly. I just want the Kinasi to grow up somewhere safe, like we did. Oh, hello you two. A peal of laughter rising from where Rex and Nomi are playing with what looks like a competitive slapping game. Rex rubs his reddened cheek ruefully, and Nomi rolls around on their back, kicking their legs in the air and giggling. Got you! I got you good! Too slow! Too slow! They stop and beckon you over. Chef, they say. Promise we're not even talking about the war even a little bit. Ah! Ah! Just talking about the war is enough! You take your seat beside Rex and Nomi, and Rex claps on you on the back. We are a little bit, he confides. Mostly we're talking fun of those guys. He jerks his thumb towards Base and his group of friends, who have been dragging themselves alive tripet, and are skewing in the roast over a bonfire. You can hear it dying squeals from here, and night falls, smells that sweet charred scent of it cooking. They have always kinda been like this, Nomi shakes their head. Just like total human supremacists. See something you don't understand? Nomi makes a laser guns with her fingers. Pew pew, all gone. Want something someone else has? Pew pew, all yours. They lean back on their hands and look up at the night sky. In dusk, the wormhole looks so peaceful and far away. I used to think me and Rex were like changelings, like aliens beaming and replaced two human babies with weirdos. The dancing and feasting continues well into the night while you pass the time with your friends in the peaceful faction. Knowing that the whole colony isn't into being soldiers and fighting Slum's war on nature makes you feel less alone. But you can't stop thinking about the governor Ice as he crushes Utopia hands today. So long as he's in charge, doesn't matter what everyone else wants. The week after Vertumnalia is one of the hottest since you land. You are supposed to take time off and much need a break, but it's just so humid and awful, and tempers are short. Shortly after the festivities, you start seeing graffiti cropping up everywhere. It seems that a lively, if not particularly civil, conversation between the two factions is being held on the flat surface of the colony. Lum announces a zero-tolerance policy for political graffiti, but you notice that not every tag is being removed. Just the ones against the war, of course. The atmosphere of the colony is oppressive, as thick as the choking dust heat itself. Everywhere you try to relax, people just want to talk about the war. To make matters worse, the sweltering nights are making your nightmares intense again. You return to work feeling more stressed than before. Oh boy. Well, everything is going to hell. Clearly. What do you want to talk about, my beloved Carl? What is happening? You had plans to hang out with Carl today, but when you arrive at the Japonic zone, it's horribly dark inside. You fumble around the red emergency lighting until all the lights come back on with the heavy ka-chunk of a breaker being flipped. You blink into the sudden blinding light until the figures of Carl and Chief Engineer Instance resolve themselves in your vision. Absolutely no more of that, young man, Instance scolds Carl as he cradles his hoverboard in his arms. The power grid is not your plaything. I understand, Auntie, Carl says. I'm sorry. Instant mutters to herself as she passes you. Honestly, all of this is over a toy? Hey dude, Carl greets you. Sorry, I meant to meet you outside after work, but... He looks down at his hoverboard. My board couldn't start and I figured it was maybe out of juice, but when I plugged it in, it threw off all these sparks and then the whole power grid shut down. Carl's shoulders slump. I was gonna ask Dr. Instance to take a look at it, but she told me she doesn't have time to fix a dumb toy. I'm sorry, Carl, that sucks. Yeah, Carl sighs. It's just... Carl rubs his eyes. We only got a few things left from when we were kids, you know? Everything else is... broken, or gone, or dead. It's always kinda sad when a piece of old technology needs to be retired, but Carl seems to take this one harder than most. He has the hoverboard to his chest and excuses himself, not wanting to hear your goodbye. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm not an engineer. I'm not an engineer. Sasuke, I mean this. How are you doing? You're doing great. Okay, all the others fuck you. Don't like you anymore. Here is my lady. Oh, beloved Nomi, what are you doing? Nomis camp out in the lounge. Their Alpine screens spread out before them like a drawing table. In another screen, there is a collection of photos of a manticore. Nomi looks between the two screens, their brown frown in concentration, as they scribe directly onto the screen with stylus. What are you doing? Well, Nomi replies thoughtfully, I wanted to write an illustrated story about aliens, like in Vtuber get a hyperjet transform, except using the Xenos here on Vertumna, like Manticore and Faithless and stuff, but they can't talk, and instead of attacking the colony, they hit people instead. That sounds cool. Thanks, Nomi chirps, screaming happily at the drawings. I got the idea for the second Tubergil Hyperjet Hova. You know, the one where the Medusa demons show up and the aliens and the Tubergils had to band together to defeat their common enemy. I remember that part. Nomi looks up at you with a start. Oh, they exclaim. That reminds me, so I'm trying to brush up on my xenoanatomy and I'm totally fine with writing, but they blow out a big breath, ruffling their bangs. I kinda haven't been here long enough to make sure it feels right, you know? To make it go pop. And I want to make sure I'm being, you know, sensitive about stuff I don't know about a lot. So I was wondering, could you help me with some of the word wielding? I'd love to! Just playing an enjoyable afternoon helping Nomi with their story. When you're done, they give you a big hug and thank you profusely for your help. You feel really proud of what you have accomplished. Yeah! Oh my god, it's a flower. Give it to me. Thank you. Oh, Nomi, do you want a crystal? I have one crystal for you. Here, have a crystal. I know you love it. Nomi's birthday? Wait, today was your birthday? Okay, that's good to know. I will have that in mind for when, you know, for when it's time. Like, you know, for when I, like, go back in time. Then what the frick happened to you? How the frick am I going to be able to, like, get you back, one will say. Wait, I dare you too. Is there still a dare me to him? Oh, bravery 80 or higher. How much bravery do I have? Oh, how much? 71. Well, I need to rest first and then do something about that, but rest first. Relax on the walls. It took a month off. Okay, let's dispose of that one. Forget. Forgetting sharing is caring. Yep. I want to reach to the next freaking glow. And then I think we're gonna end the episode because what time is it? Oh yeah, we have been a lot of time here, but we will continue a little longer. Here. Survey the rich. Take me to the rich. Haha. Rich. We need to go up. Yes. What? Wait, this is new? I knew it. You have been saved a few times for a certain room, or at least discomfort. And it can't have been a coincidence. Something or someone has taken an interest in you. You're being followed. You're beginning to get a feel for this place and its dangers. So the next time you hear the mournful hoot of a passing air squid, you head towards it instead of away, keeping an eye out for anyone watching you from the cliffs. Oh boy. There! Just as you think you are going to have to grab its tentacles and fly it like a kite to get your saber to show up, you see a shadowy humanoid figure appear over nearby reach. You make eye contact and both freeze. His almond-shaped eyes wide in his not quite human face. He slips out of sight again. Track him carefully. Rather than rush after him, you use your tracking skills to carefully follow his path and sneak up on him. You bounce like a manticore and the two of you tumble to the ground. You pin his arms. Who is it? Who are you? Excuse me? Hello, I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love. Who are you again? You get a good look at his face for the first time. I'm getting red. The long, delicate features, the old tone of his skin, almost purple, and his glittering alien eyes. Before he can answer your question, you jump off him and back away. What is he? Well, hello there! Another character I could befriend, but how the frick am I going to do that now? He brushes the dirt from his clothes and stands up tall. Very tall. You have to take another step back to get a good look at him. You catch a glimpse of a pale purple wrist under his tattered black sleeves, delicate like a bird's bones. I am a gardener, he purrs, and you are trespassing on my planet. I knew it! Now that you can see he is, all of him, you can figure he's definitely not human. Besides the purple tint in his skin, he's also just constructed differently. Human, but not, and taken as a whole, those little discrepancies add up to something that is decisively alien. You're an alien? He laughs, a light and infectious chuckle that sounds more animal than human. It goes on for a bit too long. You think he might be poking fun at you. Actually, you are the alien here, if you think about it. You do think about it, he's right. He jumps up onto a large rock and crunches, eyeing you thoughtfully. Let's make a deal, he says. Deal, no questions asked. But I didn't say the deal. Deal, no questions asked. He speaks with an odd inflection, putting the wrong stress on things, but the words themselves come easy enough to him. I'm not supposed to talk to you, he says. It's against the rules. But since you have caught me, I can grant you one wish. He smiles mischievously. Is this a joke? I wish to know more about you. He gives you a sly look. In time, Chef, I hope we... How did you know my name? He pauses and his eyes unfocus for a moment. He stays straight ahead, unblinking. Then he slowly stretches like a cat and stands up. Well, this has been fun, but I'm afraid duty calls. He doffs an invisible hat towards you. My name is Symbiosis, by the way, or Sim if you like. Ha! He jumps behind the rock and disappears. Literally, he disappears. You search all around and can't find no trace of where he might have gone, or how. Stars! You just met an alien! That was so awesome! That was so damn cool! He was so damn handsome! Oh yeah, the radioactive things. I don't want to get through the radioactive things. That was so cool! And yeah, this is a longer stream, Savage. Oh, hello! Here you are! You are walking up a trail when you're caught by surprise. It's him! I guess running? You are knocked to the side as he pushes past you, running the opposite direction with barely a glance. You shout and chase after him, but after a few seconds it becomes clear you don't have a hope of finding Sim when he doesn't want to be found. You turn and continue along the path, and around the next bend you spot a familiar face. Utopia, she's collecting rock samples with a pickaxe. Like an old-timey prospector. Oh, you feeling okay, Utopia? I'm going to kill the governor. You can bet. Who the hell was that? She demands. Just an alien named Sim. Who? I didn't see anyone. Utopia squints at you. The man who just ran past. The tall guy, dressed in black. How did you not see him? She kicks the pickaxe off her shoulder. Whatever, just watch where you're running, okay? The gravel loose around here. And maybe check in with Doc Instance. Get your eyes looked at. I know, I'm fine, don't worry, Utopia. You agree, happy to be out of his conversation without any trouble, and continue on along the path before Utopia asks any more questions. You walk for a couple of minutes before you see Sim again. He seems to be in good humor despite the close call. Oh, he says, leaning against the tree. It is tiresome to be so secretive. He wipes his eyes, brimming with mirth. It is such a pleasure to be around you and this, and to not have to hide myself. Wait, this? He sobers quickly. I do appreciate your discretion, he says. It's not the right time for the gardeners to be formally introduced. To do so too early will cause a great degree of chaos. Yes, even the female surveyor, he continues.
I do like her, but I have learned from my limited experience with your kind that adults of your species do not react well to surprises. Yeah, indeed they don't. It's good you're here, though, Sim continues, as I do need something from you. Data. What? Sims holds up his hands. Please do not be alarmed, he says placatedly. I do not mean sensitive information such as personnel and defenses. I mean only the contents of your digital culture archive. Like holobits! Sim smiles. Yes, exactly. Your holographic recordings of movies, music, books, cultural artifacts only. I promise. Why? Well, Sim says, isn't it obvious? I wish to know more about your kind. I wish to learn how to... He struggles for the right phrasing. I wish to learn how to act in such a way that is not so discomfiting to humans. I'll do it. Sim's gentle smiles grow warmer. Truly, he asks, clapping his hands. And I thought I would have to take a great deal more convincing. You are surprising. It's such a pleasure. You tell Sim that you can likely find a mem drive in engineering and fill it with data he wants. So I need to go to engineering, got it. But your request payment of another kind. Oh, but you have a few questions of your own. I have actually more. I actually like him a lot, indeed, but I have a few questions actually. I have a payment of another kind. Sim stares and laughs, his hands shooting up to cover his mouth. Oh, you are so bold, Chev. This is quality I genuinely admire about you. What a marvelous gift, to be able to simply voice whatever is in your mind without the burden of forethought. He taps his lips thoughtfully. Perhaps watching your holographic videos will help me to understand the nuisance of your request. Love you, by the way. Can I give you something? Oh, I could actually take a closer look at him. Spy not afraid. Take a look closer at Sim. It's only fair that you observe Sim in the same manner that he often observes you, intently, and while hiding behind a tree. You pretend to leave them double back and watch him from a short distance anyway, away. You hope you will see what he does when you're around. Sims look like a human? If an alien had drawn a human entirely from written descriptions. Too tall, too long, his eyes too black, his whole posture too weirdly attentive. His hair is the most interesting part. So perfectly kept for someone who seems to live in the wilderness, and sometimes you swear it moves in ways his hair shouldn't. Like the first time you saw a time-lapse video on a flower turning towards the sun. You watch in silence for nearly 10 minutes, but Sims does absolutely nothing. He tilts his head like he's listening to the wind. Then he leans over to stare at a random patch of grass for far too long. Eventually, he turns to stare straight at the spot you're hiding. He purrs. You like what you see, Sugarbug? Ha! You know I do! Sim smiles coyly. Good, he replies. He tosses his long hair over his shoulders and extends his hands, burying himself for your inspection. It's not a crime to be curious, he says. Why, I find myself very curious about you. You look your fill, now that his offer. You find yourself constantly drawn back to his deep silver eyes, and the hypnotic motion of his hair. And within moments, you find yourself more relaxed. Sim faint's smile fills your vision, blankly out of the rest of your senses. Do not be alarmed, he says. His voice sounds like it's coming from the bottom of a well. I have the ability to induce a mild sedative effect in organic creatures. I find it useful in reducing their cortisol levels so that I might tend to them more easily. If you found it soothing, I will be happy to use it on you, at your request. You have simple ask. Ha! Again, because I have all the perception I need to, like, keep on doing. Take even a closer look at Sim. I know that the weird alien thing, the attack earlier was also Guardian. Probably yes. Probably yes it is. Take an even closer look at Sim. Okay, I have the 80. Take that. This time you will catch Sim doing something weird and alien. You send a survey drone to follow him and watch through the holopan as he heads into the forest. He comes to a still pond and crosses by it, staring intently into the water. Then, with a flinch of his wrist, he snatches an eel from the depths and bites its head clean off. Wow! Then he looks up at the drone and gives you a gently wave, as if he knew it was there all along. Wait, does he usually eat raw, living animals? Or was he just doing it because he knew you were trying to catch him doing something weird? Good question. We don't have the answers. I bought you something. What can I give him, though? Mysterious strange artifact is something that they do, though, but... What about the yellow flower? I have 10 of them. Jesus Christ, he likes yellow flowers. Sim examines your gift in great detail and asks various questions about where and when you found it. He comes to himself and as he turns it over his hands, a broad smile on his face. Remarkable, child. Just remarkable, he says as he hands it back to you. You are truly the most thoughtful of gifters. I have enjoyed your presence to the fullest. You try to say that he can keep it, but he just smiles again and shakes his head. Oh, so that's... Well, likes yellow flowers, that's something. Can I give him another thing? No, I cannot. Okay, I will keep exploring now. Thank you for all the input and whatever. Next thing is go to engineering and take away some of the things. I shouldn't like... Wait, this is not the way. The way is down here. What I should do, though, is to rest. I need to rest. That's the thing. My god, this place is huge. I don't remember half of the places I have been. Nothing over here, nothing over there, nothing over here, nothing over there. Up there was an event that I actually, like, glance over. What's over here? Looks important. It is important. Savage, what are you doing over there? Come here. Oh no, Savage is bug. Ah, here we are. Savage is here. Expeditions have been collecting energy readings from this area, tracing the invisible ley lines of power like the ones from the tamper that brought you here in the first place. They have pointed you to this cave, a nexus of power at the convergence of metal lines. You can feel the energy is different here, like a barely perceivable hum that prickles up the back of your neck, like something is watching you. It's likely this was some sort of important place for the convergent domain, Utopia says, leaning on her glider. I have sent teams through, but it gets mighty tight in there. I hope that you and this might have a bit of luck wailing in there, she continues. Maybe the caves inside open up again, and if they do, take plenty of readings and report back to me. This is vibrating beside you on nearly the same frequency as the weird power fluctuations. This is the great deal, he whispers, mostly to himself. It's hard to shake the feeling of being watched. In fact, you are sure... Oh, yes, of course, there he is. You can see Sim's mysterious form up there, watching you from a nearby ridge. He holds up his hand in greetings when he sees you looking. Utopia nods and leaves you to it. What's the plan? Well, obviously, freaking talk to Sim first. Sim! You ensure that Utopia is good and gone before you kick up your glider up and go talk to Sim, telling this that you are going to do a quick scout of the area. Sim looks delighted when you land beside him. You're getting warmer, he sings songs. Hot, very hot. He rests his weight on his hand and kicks his feet over the ledge. I'm not supposed to tell you anything, he confides, but it's just so interesting to watch you figure things out. Humans, so curious and so smart. You're not getting anything useful out of him. You return to this, telling him that everything looks all clear. Prep your caving equipment, obviously. You get headlamps and a little recording drone with a floatlight attachment, a tiny bustling flying thing that circles around your head and something illuminates what you want to look at. It's intelligent, which just means it won't just do what you want. This bats as it in an annoyance. Utopia also left you an anti-gravity belt, with a warning to practice extreme caution while spelunking down there. You make your lighter so you can climb more easily and won't hurt yourself as much as you fall. Perception. Enter the cave. The narrow entrance leads to a bigger room that animals have clearly used as a den. It's enormous. with glowing mushrooms on the walls and piles of bones in some crevices. In some places, the walls are made of iridescent convergent domain obsidian, like this one was a grain hull millennia ago. You can feel a cool breeze coming from somewhere, but it will be tricky to find in the dark. Try to find a way deeper. Yes, let's go. Oh my god! So wait, if I do like... Wait. So if I put this one down here, and then put this one down here, and then put this one down here... Oh, Jesus Christ! Next one. Next one should be this one. The highest value though. Wait, so maybe if I put this one down I get 15. If I put this one down I get 20. If I put this one down I get 21. No. Let's put this one down and then put this one down. Damn it, this card is so like negative. This will give me 32. But if I take this one down, we have 15. And what about if we like... What about if we like... Let me think. Okay, if I put this one down, and then put this one down... Okay, we have 30, which is not bad. I didn't keep the 9. Well, I did keep the 9, good. Double card to the left. Okay, so if I do... Oh, wait. If I put this one down, this one down, this one down, then I put this one down and double it, I win! Yes! Win it! Oh, I have perception! Full! Yes! You find the source of the breeze by tossing some fine sand into the air and watching which way the dust blows. It's very tight crack. Good thing you and this are so small. You squeeze through and have to shimmy along on your bellies for about 10 meters. I hate that. Pushing your gear ahead of you. It's uncomfortable, but this excitement draws you on. Past the crack, there are a few sights of animals. The walls are a smooth grove of obsidian, which has a kind of melted rainbow slick look. There are deeply carved glyphs on the walls at various intersections, like room designations or street names, you wonder. Another kind of basins, alcoves ground into the rock, full of odd protrusions, all ancient or warm and inexplicably now. It feels homey. You come to realize the convergent domain must have lived underground. That's why there are so few ruins on the surface. As you follow the cave complex down, it's clear this used to be a well-traveled path. The corridors branching off to other places are now blocked off, as if a big earthquake had rattled this whole area. Only this one main path is still clear. It's too convenient to be a coincidence. The floor of the cave loops downward like a slide, and it's quite slippery. I have freaking 100 freaking perception. Pay attention to your footing. You follow the cave system down, all the way to what must be the bottom of the cliffs. You have to climb down a 3-story wall in the last section, and are grateful to your anti-gravity belt for making it easier. You're still tired though. You can see dim light below. Daylight? Oh my god. You emerge into a hidden valley totally surrounded by tall cliffs. Did you just come down all that way? You're surrounded by the ruins of convergent domain buildings, in much better conditions than the woods web once on the surface. It's perfectly still here, as quiet as space itself. What was this? This whispers reverentially. Some sort of converged facility? And it feels so familiar. You remember this place from your dreams, and feel a throbbing sense of importance that is a bit unnerving. Something momentous happened to you here, or will happen to you someday. You poke around a little, then call Utopia and give her your coordinates. She swings down on her glider with extra ones for you and this tattered behind it. You're happy you won't have to climb all the way back up. She whistles. Great find, kids. This place didn't show up on any of our aerial scans. Took me a while to find a route in. You look bushed, she says. I will stick around to get some readings. But you head on back to the depot and get some rest. Don't worry, we're gonna push on without you. I will keep exploring though. Perception. Sleep past all path blocking explore events. Wow. That's huge. Like, I can just go through, like, any kind of, like, thing. Like, just go through. Oh my god! This is incredible! You're scaling a huge rock plateau when you are suddenly overcome with an incredible feeling of peace. You can never feel anything like this. You literally feel lighter, like all of your troubles have been lifted away. The feeling is stronger when you touch the rocky surface and you realize it's radiating from the rock. And this is here. This is sunning himself on top of the rock, stripped down to his shirt. He looks up as your shadow falls over him. Oh, he says slowly. You found it too? Huh? He shades his eyes from the sun as he looks up at you. You feel it, right? Like, you just feel happy here? That's why I haven't told anyone about this place, he says. That's how they get you, you know? He says. Once they know you love something, they can use it to control you. Who's they? This gestures lazily. You know, people, the world, life, he says. I like this place because it feels like somewhere where I'm just a cog in a machine, you know? You're going to keep it a secret though, right? This asks. I don't want this place dug up and studied. It will ruin it. He scolds. People always ruin things, especially researchers. Some things you don't need to understand. Okay, it's a secret. You do take a few readings though, just because all that is important. You mark down the location, but push the coordinates so anyone they send afterwards will get lost. You wonder if the rock is natural. Animals seems to really like it. As you're taking readings, you watch a swarm of dorswods basking on the rock as well, just like this. Then you lay down on the rock beside this, letting the strange magic fill you with an incredible sense of peace, love, and unity with the universe. Advanced alien civilizations! We are just a freaking like... One mental skill increase for 3 months. Ooh, I will take actually that in consideration. Okay, let's go back home then. Ready to go home? Of course I am. Spend about exploring, 4 engineering, 3 perception. Give it to me, thank you. You're browsing the colony bulletin boards on your holopan over breakfast when you notice a few posts from Nomi. It seems to be a short story. The title is Sinners to the Rescue. Oh boy! You open the story and read through it. Wow, it's actually pretty good. Nomi did a great job of grounding the realistic premise of talking manticores with relatable characters and a strong emotional story. With your help on some of the finer details, Nomi written something that truly elevates the art form. You get a notification through your holopan that you have received some kudos, along with a message for Nomi. Thanks for the help, Chef. Here are your royalties. Oh my god, thank you. Okay, perception is all the way up. But I think I should actually, like, use this to my advantage. Oh! Rex wants to talk to me. Rex, what's up? You spot Rex carrying supplies and big pieces of wood into a huge tarped up section at the end of the lounge. He waves at you, well, as much as a wave as he can do with his arms full of mushwood. Hey, Lacheb! He calls out at you. Have you come to see the bar? You give him a questioning look. The bar? You don't know Rex super well. You have never heard anything about a bar. He gestures to the tarp. My bar, he says. I have been working on a special project since I joined the construction crew. The colony need a place to cut loose, you dig? He looks up at it, beaming with pride. I think it's about halfway done. You take a look at what you can see. Rex has kept it all pretty well tarped up, and hates letting people inside to peek, but you can tell it's big. Perhaps a little too big. Ambitious, maybe, for a first solo construction project. But Rex has had a lot of help from his crew and from the whole colony. He'll have to be able to find enough wood. Sure, it will be great. Rex comes over to you and slides you into a one-arm hug. Just seeing you makes me super energized, he says. I can almost hear the music now, that's right. The bar's gonna have live music. You know anyone who plays an instrument? I'm gonna work double time to finish this place. If you want to help, bring all the mushwood you can find. Well, I have a lot of mushwood. I got mushroom. I got 5 mushroom. Take it. Take it. You love it. I know you love it. Oh, that's right. Mars. I don't particularly like you a lot, but I have these flowers here. Take them. I know you like them. And well, I could go and buy a cake. If I go and buy a cake and give it to him, he will love it. Business supply depot. What do we have? Well, I could play the freaking plasma drone rifle, right? +20 persuasion, +2 bonus to straights. There like anything else that I can like buy a cake for 8 kudos? Yes. 112 flushes, there's a lot of things over here. Like, I could go for the freaking combat, but I don't know, I feel like I have enough combat already. So I have the cake. Hey, you like a cake? I have a cake. I know you love cakes. Here for something you might like. I bought you a cake. I know you love it, so let's have it. Okay, next thing I need to go to. Well, first go to my beloved here and give her a medicinal root that I know you like. Have it. Then, ooh, a potato. Give it to me. Give it to me. After that, go in here. And we're gonna go in. Oh, download data for CIS. Here it is. Same as you for data of human culture, television shows, music, books, things like that. You have unlimited access to Congress media archives through your holopan, but for SIM it will be a little more complicated. You will need to find a physical storage unit with enough memory to contain a chunk of the holo archives. Ask Professor Hall for one. Hey, do you have one? Physical story media? Huh? We don't use many of those, do we? He chuckles. Most everything's network. He's happy to help though, and tells you to come with him to his workshop where he repairs robots. Oh my god, lie or tell the truth. He starts rummaging around the desk, then another desk, then a food locker and a cabinet. He sticks his tongue through his teeth while he wiggles his arm all the way to the back of the set of drawers. What do you need it for, anyway? Your holopan on his face? I can take a look at it for you. I mean, I kind of trust you. Like, I kind of trust you, Professor Hall, but how much can I trust you, though? Like, trust with the professor. I saved your life! Like, I don't think... Is he going to go, like... Or is he going to be able to keep the secret? Kind of trust you. I trust you. You tell him an alien wants to watch all television shows so he can learn more about being human. Professor Hall just chuckles and he finally pulls out the disc. Okay, what games your kids playing are playing. He hands you a tiny cylinder the size of your pinky finger. Well, here it is. You can plug it here and copy whatever you need for the HoloNet onto it. I will leave you to it. Sorry, you didn't believe me. I'm going to load the game. I'm going to load the freaking game. And I'm going to freaking lie to you. Download data. Ask Professor Hall. Professor, I'm going to lie to you. Give me the freaking... I want a rebellion. Because I want a rebellion, that's why. You tell him you're going to back up some special photos and bits on it, just in case the HoloNet goes down. He looks guilty at Congruent's monitor, which is currently dark. Yeah, I don't like to think about it, but the old girl's gonna break down eventually, he says quietly, like she can hear. Not for a long while yet, probably not just until you have got grandbabies, but when she goes, no one's going to know how to fix her, even I couldn't. I'm not ready to say goodbye, Jay, he continues, not by a long shot. Which is why I keep the robots going too, even the ones that were antiques when we left Earth. He comes your tile cylinder the size of it. Well, here it is, you can plug it, I will leave you to it. You start by carefully copying your very favorite bits and games, then realize here there is a shit ton more room on this tiny device. You sweep in several thousand more bits, as well as the entire contents of the school learningpedia. That should be enough for, well, a lifetime. You pull out the unit and admire it. It has a tiny holo projector at one end and an end with a gesture sensor, just like your holopan. Well, let's go immediately with the alien buddy and tell him, here you go. You want to learn? You will learn. A lot. So, oh, this, what about you? You and this are sitting on the tailgate of one of the expedition vehicles, shelling bobber seeds with your teeth and spitting its heartbeats on the ground. Now and then one of your points out something funny a passing surveyor does, or put something under the mush trees. This is the easiest way to talk to this, by not talking at all. This has always been like this. Being isolated from the other kids has made him thoughtful. Out of everyone, you think this might understand about Sim and be able to keep it a secret. You tell him. I trust him. You tell this that you saw something interesting when you were out on expedition. This perks up immediately, turning to look at you. Yeah? He asks, what? I meet an alien. What? His jaw drops and his face goes an interesting color. You're worried for a moment that he's going to be upset with you for teasing him, but no way, this kiss is leaning in, but I met an alien too, Chev. What was yours like? Tall, dark, and handsome. This color deepens. He looks at loss for words, opening and closing his mouth a few times. Wait, he stammers. Do you mean Sim? You know, and this suddenly becomes extremely interesting in the hem of his sweater. Sim is more pretty than handsome, I think, he mumbles. He maybe sort of won't tell anyone else, this says earnestly. It's a weird expression on him. If the aliens find out about the gardeners, they will probably just try to kill them like they kill everything else. So we can't talk about Sim. We have to keep it a secret. This will be our secret. This is not looking serious. Good, he says simply, then repeats it. Good. You go back to shelling bubble seeds in silence, watching the colony go about its business. We go immediately with the alien. I need to go to the ridge. Take me there. Aha! Now we go straight into our alien body. Go, 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 go. To the left. He's down there, crossing the radioactive things that now I can cross without having any problems. It's funny to think that maybe the aliens are going to be the safeguard of our culture because we are all going to die. So yeah, maybe the aliens are our only hope. Haha, radioactive, you can't do shit about me. Hello! Did you bring what I asked? Sim is standing in the shadows, wrapped up in his clothes like he's trying to blend into the jungle. He looks like a big actor pretending to be shifty. You guys keep talking about the data he asked you to smuggle out of engineering. I got the data, you ask. I knew it, Sim exclaims. I dreamed about it last night in my bed. You what now? In your bed now? Sims waves his hand dismissively. Never mind. Let me have the data drive. Here, it's yours. You have the data drive and Sim takes it reverently, staring at it if he can see what's inside. Marvelous, he says. Like a genetic payload, except with digital data instead of organic. What will I learn from this throw, I wonder? You are still puzzling over the implications of the phrase genetic payload as he continues. The other gardeners are so tedious and obsessed with their work, he complains. They are more concerned with maintaining equilibrium than experiencing new things. They don't understand that novelty is what makes life interesting. He slipped the data drive into his sleeve. Thank you, Chev. I will treasure this. Yes! Now, well, I think I'm done here. I don't think I have anything else, do I? Okay, like a carry of humanity legacy or such, right? Did they carry humanity legacy, like our memories, our history, our sciences? I don't think they're going to be like, oh yeah, war is good, like humans did, but they would probably be like, yeah, humans were these creatures and they basically did this and they fucked themselves over. Imagine if our planet was like super into biotech. Like super into biotech instead of just like hard tech. It would be super interesting. Is there anything else in this area? Well, we have this bad boy over here, but it's already done. We took a big clearance to poke around the ruins in the secret valley. Stars, this place is neat. This thinks so too. At least we didn't have to climb back down again, he mutters, but you can tell he's excited. The buildings are arranged in a spiral formation around the central point. They are made of that old stick obsidian, something that looks like petrified bone, and have parts missing where some other organic material has long since rotted away. It's all overgrown with vines and burnings in shifting sands. You follow the spokes of the streets until you approach the center of the valley, where a large pyramid-shaped building sits surrounded by temples and a variety of other smaller buildings. Check out the pyramid. You look all around the massive pyramid, but you don't see any entrance to it. It's sealed tight. It vibrates with significance and looms hugely in your dream memories. You feel faint just being close to it, but this doesn't seem to feel anything. When he sees you give up and investigate something else, you don't complain. The temples. The 4 temples are in careful alignment, forming a square with wide paths between them and the pyramid in the center. One is almost totally reduced to rubble, not all still active. Investigate the other buildings. Smaller, more deteriorated pyramid buildings dot around the valley, purposes unknown. There are also dozens of little obelisks, a couple of meters wide with circular designs on one side. You approach a random one of these on the edge of the valley. You lean on one of the round designs and the iris dilates open. Its sections ringing back like the words rustling automated door. Aha! Now you're looking through a large round door into a small featureless room. Quite small, quite featureless, totally dark, very creepy. But you can hear a faint hum. It's still powered. Bravely walk inside. Oh, look at this. Boom, boom, and then boom. No, not that much. 12, 16, and 16 again. Well, let's get rid of this one. Damn it, what happened? Oh, no. I did it wrong. This one needs to come here, and then this one goes over here. There we go. That's how you do it. Next. Okay, we have 5. Oh, no. 5, 5, 4. And then we can put this one, it has 2 plus, okay. And then we need to go big. 4, 4, 4, 4, and then... Oh no, I can't do it. Well, I can push through though. Maybe I will have to like push less. If I go like this, push through, 80 stress. Oh my god. Victorious though. You walk in, this close behind, and suddenly the iris closes, the floor lurches and you're moving down. An elevator! The elevator squeals and grinds away like it hasn't been used in literally thousands of years. It doesn't go far, then grinds to a halt and the iris opens to reveal a large room with obsidian walls. Like all converted into made spaces, it's more cave than room. Which stalactites everywhere and giant lumpy mounds of fungus. You wonder if the obsidian stuff they wield with melts over time, running and dripping in extreme slow motion. There are consoles on the walls like this is some kind of control room maybe. Most of it is long, dark and covered with thick layer of dust, except one device with 2 weird bony knocky things poking out of it. I will touch stuff on random, but I'm not. Let's do it. You poke at Steam and grab sticks and rumble until suddenly you cease to be yourself. You're like a visual, audio and weirdly tactile representation of something past. You have a feeling of being in a large and complex space. No, like you are the space, a digital space, like a computer system. As if you were sucked into a 3D representation of the HoloNet, and you could see files and processes and whole worlds of data, but in alien formats that speak to you more in sensation than logic. You let go of the sticks and the console comes back. You grab them again, and understanding fills your head. It feels not all that different from your bouts of deja vu remembering, like of memories being inserted into your mind, and you suddenly just know how to use this interface. You just think where you want to go or what you want to know, and away you go. The word array comes to mind. A network of computers hosting millions of data nodes, information on every part of the planet from weather to soil conditions to individual creatures. Not just computers, but entities that feel intelligent and also digital. Artificial consciousness like your ship's AI Congress. They are processing all the data and triggering subroutines to make minute changes on the planet's surface. Then a booming voice enters your brain and obliterates all else, speaking more in abstract talks than words, but loud. What are you doing in Warholm Observatory Array Console 5, you lousy little creature? Then an explosion in your head, and you are thrown backwards and out of the array. There must have also been an explosion in your hands, which are now singed. The console is blown out and dead. You are shaken. Something didn't like you poking around in there. Whatever the array is, whatever lives in it, has been watching you, probably ever since you landed. You have feeling Sim has something to do with this. He's either in league with the array or he's part of it. But knowing Sim, he won't tell you anything until he's ready to. You tell this about the array and the boy saying wormhole observation. He looks around impressed. The convergent domain was sure up to some shit, he says. And now you know about the array and how to access it. That could come in very useful if it turns out to be a danger to your colony. You decide to call it a day. Your arms feel all tingly and weak from getting electrocuted, and your heart is still thumping a mile a minute. And you will be back. Go home. Give it to me, everything perfect. Oh, I'm now having engineering level 1. Give it to me. Next month, give me the new perk. Draw next card at the start of challenges. Effect stacks. Interesting. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, this is all the time I have for today. I have been playing a long time. Let me see if anyone wants to talk about anything. And we will be good to go. Carl doesn't have anything to say. My friends here, nothing to say either. So I think we're actually good. We're actually okay. Okay. So this is all the time I have for today. I'm dying of starvation right now. So what we're gonna do is to end this stream. And this afternoon I need to study. And then I have a medical appointment. So I will not be able to stream an afternoon. Sorry about that. But I will see you all tomorrow morning, as always. So see you next time on the Lost Valley channel. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. Thank you, Savage. Thank you, Lazuli. Thank you, Bone. Thank you, Good Games. Thank you, who else was here? Saveway, Fernando, Pato Lopez. Who else was here? There was more. There was Saveway. I think I already say it. Ace of Clubs to be here first. Thank you. Thank you all. So have a good time, everyone. See you later. Bye. Bye.